There you are, relaxing and watching your favorite YouTube videos. And all of a sudden, it's the Sloppy Seconds podcast. You didn't ask for this, you didn't choose this, yet here it is, and it's treated no differently than any other normal podcast. Hello, I am Sarcastic Hawk, and joining us tonight is our wonderful Punish Berserker.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. And also joining us is the hilarious Hungarian, Mark in 3D.
My love for you is like a truck, Berserker. Do you want to making Berserker?
Hello.
Hello, Mark. All right, so got another one of these we were all caps wrong about movies today.
Mm-hmm.
The Last Jedi. Yeah.
How long is it? 12 minutes.
Yeah.
God.
That's diet.
Let's go.
Please no.
What? Wait. What? Okay. 1 second in, he was like, "Here's my name." Okay. Like, what the fuck was that?
What was that? Like, was that a frame?
He had like one frame of his title.
That's a lot. Production journal. Okay.
Let's wind
That
the
was-
clock
that
to
was
2017. We all hated The Last Jedi. The terrible plot,
Yes.
unfamiliar characterization
Yes.
of those we hold dear, stupid
Yes.
choreography, and meaningless, downright
Yes.
confusing scenes. It was a shit
Yes.
show, to put it lightly. In fact, even the other day,
Oh, well.
I was at DVD
This is
store.
familiar to me.
All right. Yeah. We can just stop
Yeah,
the stream
stop.
here.
Yeah, no.
All right. Good night,
Yeah.
everybody. We'll see you later.
Yeah. Yep, you're all right. Yep.
I saw it on the shelves and scoffed. Why would
I fucking hate that. Like fucking Luke's molesting that thing, and it looks at Rey, and she looks away like she just walked in on somebody masturbating. So fucking weird.
Yeah,
Like why? Why, Ryan? Why?
She looks at Kylo longingly.
Mhm.
This is the scene that initiated like the Raylo thing.
Ugh.
would anyone buy this film? People defending it must be the absolute pinnacle of stupidity. And if that's the case,
Yes.
I've changed.
I think you're stupid then.
You changed too stupid. Good job, guy.
Change.
You literally just went. He just literally went. People are defending this as stupid. No, wait, I've changed. I'm now defending this. So you're saying you're stupid then?
Yeah, it's like, I can agree with that. It's good to have self-awareness.
So
Is
allow
it
me
like
to
the
show-
Obama kind of
retard.
change?
Fucking retard. You literally start a video going, "I'm stupid." Anyway, here's my opinion. No, I don't care. You're an idiot.
Well, his editing of his own name was stupid.
Right. Oh
And
my
if
god.
that's
I
the
can't...
case, I've changed. So allow me to show you what I've seen. When this film came out, I went as far as complaining about it with my brother for hours on end. How dare they ruin something that I
Only
held
hours.
so dearly? I grew up watching the films, and this is what we eagerly anticipated on waiting with excitement for 2 whole years? Anyways, it's present day now. I'm about to...
Like again, like I all these people complaining. Mark, you and I, how long do we have to wait between issues of Berserk every fucking year?
At least a year.
Yeah, and how long did it take for Guts and Company to get off the goddamn boat?
7 years, I think, because like
Yeah.
he took like a 3-year hiatus right away, and then he continued with some filler shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
he
cool.
did that Grunbeld bullshit thing in the middle.
Yes, that nobody
Yeah.
cares about.
Yeah, that nobody cares about and is really bad. Like, so yeah, don't complain. You Berserk fans. You cannot complain to Berserk fans about having to wait for any length of time on anything.
No.
And good God, if you're a Game
I-
of Thrones fan, good God.
I had to wait 8 years for a Red Dead sequel. I can wait for stuff. I had to wait 10 years for new episodes of Red Dwarf. I can wait for stuff. I had to wait, I'm still waiting for the remaster of Time Splitters Future Perfect. I can wait for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Don't complain about
You guys
2
have
years.
been watching Red Bull?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been watching it. We've watched the first series, yeah.
Oh,
Good
wow.
for us, man. Hey, Mathis.
Might as well start myself as well.
Yeah, we're on series 2 going in. So yeah, if you want to,
How many episodes there are in the season?
6.
6? Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
which
easy.
surprised the fuck out of me because like I was thinking, I was talking to Hawk. I was like, yeah, I was thinking like, yeah, but I thought it was gonna be shorter, like 15 or so. Well, Hawk's like, no, it's 6, isn't it?
Yeah, 6 episodes.
Like,
you don't need any more per series.
Yeah, something like it. Well, so I'm like, oh, all right, cool, short, sweet, to the point.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to why we're all caps wrong.
See The Rise of Skywalker this Saturday, and I couldn't be more excited. Even though I hated the previous
because you're a shill.
Consume product.
Consume product, yeah. You're a mindless drone. That's why. Thank you for playing.
I'm waiting for
You
his
lost the
argument.
game.
Like, why?
No, there's no argument. There's no argument. No, there's no argument.
There's like still 11 minutes left.
You can't say I'm an idiot. He's literally said I'm an idiot. Anyway, here's why you should listen to me. No.
Also,
No.
A lot of these like British blokes don't really have much self-confidence right nowadays. So.
Also, Mark, there's 11 minutes and 4 seconds. Don't be disingenuous on my channel, please.
Oh, come on, man. that 4 seconds is gonna be just his logo again.
No, his logo is like 1 second long. We saw it
He's
already.
gonna play it twice.
Yeah. But
an endearment we.
Yeah. Actually, can I just say something? Yeah, that is something that I've noticed. Why is it that British YouTubers are fucking the soy boy cooks of the world?
No,
excluding like Count Dankula and
Well, he's not British.
He's British. Count Dankula is British.
He's
United
Scottish. Kingdom.
Yeah, so he's British. Yeah.
You don't get to claim fucking imperialist motherfucker. You don't get to claim Scotland.
No, but that's what Scotland is part of Britain.
Okay, because I was like confused because like if you basically you say like you're British, then that means that you can be from all 4 areas.
No, from 3 areas.
3, okay.
Do you not count Wales?
Yeah,
Do you not count Wales?
No, Britain is Wales, England, and Scotland. Britain is the island of which Scotland, England, and Wales reside on.
Okay.
That's Britain. You've got Ireland and Britain.
Thank you for explaining.
Yeah. So Northern Ireland comes under the UK because it's the United Kingdom of England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland.
Goddamn, my English teachers never explained this to me. This is like the important shit.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Mark, the only thing that matters is America. Okay.
It's
wow,
yeah.
Exists. All you have
Britain is just a social construct.
All you have to remember: 48 connected, 1 in the ocean, 1's attached to Canada. That's all you have to remember.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No.
Developed for a series like this will always make us excited. So naturally, I thought I'd remind myself. Got Disney Plus and inadvertently assisted in their Monopoly takeover and watched The Force Awakens again.
Okay, so you admit that you admit you're a consumer. Good job, guy. Wow.
Why is no one listening to me when I said he said he's an idiot? That's it. We don't have to listen to him anymore. The guy's an idiot.
Now we gotta give the people their time.
He's had 1 minute 12 seconds.
Yeah.
And I loved it just as much as the first time I saw it. Nostalgia doesn't even play into my love for this film as much as the cinematography, direction, acting, and plot.
So the cinematography of Casino,
I hate
Island, and Spaceship, and then
I hate the fact that the first thing people come up with when defending the sequel trilogy is cinematography. It's like, right, why does this look nice? And it's like, oh, it's pretty colours. Like, right, okay.
It's like high-end graphics. Like, who cares, really?
It's like, oh, it's pretty colours, and I'm just literally like, congratulations, you are at the exact same level as my kiddo with keys jangling in front of him. Well done. Well done. you're at the same level of an 18-month-old baby. Congratulations. And you call yourself a reviewer. Congratulations.
No, I think Junior would probably not like TLJ.
No, he doesn't. He wouldn't like it. I've never even made him watch it. I'm forbidding it in my household.
He does. This new cloak.
Here,
suit
watch
equipped with
watch
a
behind the
sick-ass
green door
lightsaber and
instead.
Oh man.
Like, honestly, like I hate Kylo's design. Like Darth Vader, like he looked like a giant fucking dude in big ass armor with a cape. Kylo Ren
was based on samurais, weren't they, as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like if
Kylo
Kylo
Ren is just based on really crappy cosplay.
A really crappy cosplay of like Revan from KOTOR.
Yeah, and Revan, like we need armor. Like you want armor.
Yeah.
On him, it looks better. Like if you want to go for like more of a Knights Templar kind of thing, then like have the long like cloak with the tasset and everything like hanging down between the legs, and like have a more like distinct like chainmail look to the arms, and shoulders, and remove the cloak over the head because that doesn't help.
Yeah, other stuff about Vader was that he was like really fucking tall and like he was well built, and like even his presence, like people like shed themselves, and like Kylo Ren doesn't have that dominant presence when he's on the screen. Like maybe like the first 5 minutes and that's it. At the moment when he opens his mouth,
when the first scene when he's attacking the village, there's a bit of presence. And then he has that scene with Poe where he goes, "Do you talk first or I talk first?" And that joke, and the fact that it just messes around. I'm like, wow, Vader would never have even let that person start speaking. He'd just force choke the fucker.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to make a joke in front of Or a diplomatic thing. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna crush your fucking windpipe.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you just let him do the thing and then you take him away. Like, no, he just disrespected you to your face.
Yeah, in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just want
to. What now?
It's like it's hard to understand you with all the apparatus. Like, no, this isn't funny. Like, stop. Like, why are you letting this man disrespect you? You're supposed to be a Sith Lord. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Should have just bitch slapped him or something.
Yeah. Like, now, if this had been the design, that should have been more along the lines of what Kylo Ren looked like.
The darker,
Yeah, like the pointy helmet. Go away. Like the pointy helmet, like the armor bits. Like you have the you have the little tasset in front, to give a little bit of flow in the wind and whatnot. Like actually have the like I make mention that the cruciform, the crossguard on his lightsaber there is like made out of some kind of material that blocks lightsabers or some shit. Just have weird vents out the side for some reason.
Yeah, something or another.
The costume designs, the cinematography, this is the most basic bitch shit.
Yeah.
New force.
It's a basic bitch shit because that's the first thing they go to. So,
I don't understand how people keep saying new force powers we've never before seen. Like, okay, aside from being able to teleport shit across the fucking galaxy, there are no
Kylo Ren
new
is
force
based.
powers.
Sarcastic Flint. No, Kylo Ren is not based. I never said he was based.
He has a really good memory, so maybe misinterpreted it, just moment. Maybe you said Kylo Ren is based shit.
Yeah, it's basically shit. No, his first scene, he's like, oh, cool. And then, the first half of his first scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawk out of context. Okay. Whatever.
No,
virus. What is the Coon virus?
Hawk's not a black Republican, Matthias. Anyway,
a defected stormtrooper wielding a freaking lightsaber joining.
That went nowhere. That went nowhere. Again, I've said it before. I will say it again. I will keep saying it. Finn should have been the Force user for this franchise.
Can I just say something, Finn? Well, always, as well, something always happens with Star Wars sequel Defenders. It always goes into headcanon. All the time. Always descends. It always descends into headcanon. It's like we're not here arguing the actual story. We're arguing about what you thought the story was.
The other stuff is like Finn couldn't even hold up against Kylo Ren for a minute.
Finn
the
got
entire
his
fight was
shot
pointless because Kylo Ren just pushed away Rey with the Force. He could have very well just like done that with Finn as well.
Like honestly, like I'm if it was more of like an honor thing where like Kylo Ren wanted to like beat Finn down for defecting, but they never established that. He just yells traitor, cuts him in the back, and
This movie is basically just screaming at each other, like
traitor, pasta and beans.
Actually, there was like a video that I sent to the actor of Finn during like Black Lives Matter to his Twitter. I'm gonna post it to Sloppy Chat. Because I think like Ethan Van Sciver was like replying to him like, I'm glad that you are out of Disney, and like I think like Boyega like replied like really like racist shit, and then like I replied to like what Ethan Van Sciver was replying to. God, they got videos.
You can't be against Disney, or otherwise you're racist.
Yes.
Regardless of whether you're black or not.
Well, I mean, I already am, so doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Joining the Resistance and fighting with it. A Junkrat with years of piloting experience and his
No.
No.
When?
That's when. When? How? Where?
No.
Oh
no.
Hold on.
No.
They made some tweets 4 years after the movie came out saying she was good at piloting. Is that what you're saying?
In Rey's sort of defense, she like, I don't know how I did all this. All I've done was like piloting simulations in like 2 seconds while Finn was talking over her.
She didn't even say that.
We're now going into headcanon, by the way, guys. Just thought I'd tell you.
That's just that'd be like, okay, I've played a lot of Doom. That doesn't mean I can kill demons with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You just have to believe.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
By the way, I sent a video. A Sloppy Chat.
Oh shit. Let's see. Can I?
Yeah. Go. Why does it always do that? Come on. Go. Come on. Go.
No, not bringing that application window.
Let's keep going. This fucking.
No sound.
Oh well. Okay. Stop. Share audio.
seriously Force sensitive. I loved this film and I didn't want it to end. In fact, as soon as I finished it, I actually dreaded watching the next one. I remembered hating it and even told my dad to wish me luck as I watched it. I was about to disappear down a torturous rabbit.
Wow, you really are selling this. We were all wrong about it, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't know, like how you can like The Force Awakens. It's just really bland. Like I know, like everyone has like the right to enjoy it, like whatever, but like there's so little things about it when you just compare
I enjoyed it when I first watched it, but then again, 2015, I was 21 then, and I was stupid.
Yeah,
I was drunk 90% of the time, so I enjoyed a lot of things.
And it was just, for me, it was just like, oh hey, a new Star Wars thing. All right, cool. Like, and then I watched it one time. I'm like, all right, I remember that. And then I watched it again. I'm like, wait a minute, hold the fuck, wait,
yeah.
wait.
Oh, it's exactly the same as like with me Jurassic World. I went to watch that. Saw it the first time, thought it was amazing. Literally got another theatre ticket to watch it again the same day. I thought, oh, this is great. Watch it for a third time with friends. And I was like, actually, hang on a second. There's these problems, and then I've like never watched it fully again. I'm like, yeah, this is just not interesting.
No, this is terrible.
So didn't even watch the second one. So
they should have stopped after Jurassic 1. Like, stop. Like, that's it. You don't need to keep going.
I was about to disappear down a torturous rabbit hole for 2.5 hours and endure an endless abyss of hatred once more. I physically couldn't do that because Australian Disney Plus doesn't even categorize The Last Jedi in the Star Wars section. Yeah, that's how much this film is hated. After I found it, I reluctantly began
I
watching
think
it.
it's just
before I go-
technical difficulty.
It's not even labeled in Star Wars. Okay, that's well done, Australia.
It's just one of those like dudes who have to like put the categories in for having like a day on his own.
Just like search for the why? Just go to Disney Plus. Go to the search bar. Type in The Last Jedi if you want to watch it. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'll do all this work. Like, no, you didn't. No, it's not. No, there is no work.
Well, and also, can I say something? You can't have a go at Britain for this. This is Australia, so
yeah.
Oh yeah, his accent is indeed.
Well, I mean, we can because like Australia is still attached to you.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't like the Queen still has authority.
Doesn't work like that.
Is it like
doesn't work? No.
Yep. Yep.
Stop saying truthful statements, Mark.
Australia is
still the prison of Britain.
Australia is still Britain's fault.
No. Doesn't work like that.
Genetically modified kangaroos.
Go any further, let me tell you another angle I was tackling this film at. I saw on Instagram, by someone I follow, his ranking of the Star Wars films.
Hold on, stop.
Instagram.
The fact you brought up Instagram means that you are a fucking retard. No, wait, I just wanted to mention that. Carry on.
Yes.
Almost number one, and I remember actually being pissed off. How dare he like something I hated so much? I tried to reason with him and only found myself.
No. That's not that. He made that. He said that was the best Star Wars film, but it's not.
It's not. Why do you? How dare you like something I hate so much? Is why the fuck would you like this? It's not how dare you. It's how the fuck.
It's like. No, it's also like, well, explain why this is your favorite movie, and it goes on. I liked it. That's great. I like Empire Strikes Back. So we're at an impasse now. But I can name why I like Empire Strikes Back. You can't explain why you like Last Jedi. And then it's like, oh no, I like it because like this story, the way that this is this and this. And it's like that didn't happen in Last Jedi. Yeah, but I thought in my head it was this way. It's like right, so it's not The Last Jedi, it's what you thought it was.
Yeah.
And then they go, well, I only watched it like once. I'm like, right, so you only watched it once. Right.
Yeah.
And you've taken this as the story. Yeah,
it's like Matthews just said, like, we're not angry, we're confused as to why.
Yeah. And no one can ever answer why they like it beyond pretty pictures. At which point I'm like, yeah, congratulations. You're at the level of a 2-year-old child.
Well, to be fair, Hawk, some of them do create theme, so it's pretty pictures and theme.
Okay.
Theme.tm.
Okay, what's the theme? What's the theme? Failure. I'm like, why do you connect with failure? So, hang on a second. Yeah, I understand now.
Yeah.
when your entire life is just one big massive failure, of course you're going to enjoy a movie about failure.
Mm-hmm.
And further, I thought if I just saw it as another opinion, I would get over it and move on. But I couldn't. I kept on thinking about it and it annoyed me. So when watching it for a second time now, I decided to see it with a different perspective. I pretended to...
Oh God, he pretended it was what he wanted. He pretended it was what he wanted. Fuck. God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it, Cinema Wins. What? This is your fault.
Yeah, I just
Get roasted, Flint.
Botan to the rescue.
So when watching
I
it
just-
for a second time now, I decided to see it with a different perspective. I pretended to reason with Ryan Johnson's creative choices, no matter how much I disliked them. And
I
honestly,
pretended to reason with it.
Literally, he pretended it was what he wanted, and now he likes it. Like
You're
what?
all just fucking, you're all fucking retards, and I fucking hate the lot of you.
Yeah.
Honest to God, honest to fucking God, it's just ridiculous.
God damn it! Why? Why would I attempted to reason with him? Like, no, guy. No, there is
It's
no
like-
reasoning with this man.
It's like, well, I just
Like, how? How do
It's what-
people say this stuff and think that it's a good argument?
It's,
no,
it's
'cause they
pretty
don't
much like
fucking-
if it's Ryan Johnson, never negotiate with terrorists.
Hmm.
yeah. I'm just it fucking blows my fucking mind all the time. I pretend this, I pretend that. Congratulations, fucking pretending. Yeah, like what Matthias says, pretending isn't discussing. You're just pretending.
Hmm.
I gave up. Like I must become with the Borg.
Yeah, it's like
I pretended that I wanted to be part of the Borg, and hey, I am.
Resistance is futile, bro.
Hmm.
it became
Yeah.
easier and easier to actually understand his vision. The vision he was so relentlessly bullied about. And the
what's his
vision that actually
what
gave
was
us
his
the-
vision? Go on then. What was his vision?
God.
Go
Why?
on then.
Why? I
Not gonna
don't
get an
like,
explanation.
like. Listen, I can understand the logic of Ryan Johnson doing some of these things. I understand the logic because Ryan Johnson just does whatever the fuck he wants.
No,
Like-
he's a Ryan Johnson enjoys upsetting people.
Yeah.
Right? That's his thing. He enjoys upsetting people. He gets enjoyment out of other people's misery. Right?
Yeah.
Which is why he does a lot of his stuff. Which is why he subverts all the time. He doesn't want a film that you'll enjoy. He wants a film that you'll moan about, so that you're talking about him and everything. Because he doesn't want you to enjoy his movies. It's like even with Knives Out. It's like it subverts
Oh,
everything to the
man.
point where it's just a boring slog when you look back at it and you're like, what was the point of even sitting down and watching this? And Ryan's
It
like,
was.
ha 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 ha,
It
ha.
was.
You wasted your time. It's like, all right, it's like Looper
Thanks.
and shit. It's just like it's all just
Looper,
fucking
Looper, the movie where there's a line a line of dialogue that says, "Don't think about this film."
yeah.
Like,
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't because like I say, he doesn't. All he does, he makes movies to annoy people, and that's it. And the fact they gave him Star Wars, he went, great, I can annoy
Brick
these
was
people.
alright.
Brick's all right because it was his starting thing of like to
Yes.
get a foothold.
he couldn't fuck around that time. Yeah.
He couldn't fuck around with that. If he fucked around with that, he would never make it.
Yeah.
This is what disingenuous people do. They lie, get you hooked, and then they just disappoint you constantly. He'll never make a movie where where most people enjoy it. Every movie he'll make will always have so much subverting that people just get pissed off. Because it's all about him. It's all about Ryan Johnson. He doesn't give a shit about anyone else.
Hmm.
But I like to see what his vision was. What is his actual vision? Because you can say the word vision, the director's vision. If you don't tell us what it is, then it's bullshit. What was Ryan's vision for The Last Jedi?
People obsessed with vision of a director. Take a look. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Guys, carry for a minute. I have to use the restroom. Be right back.
Okay. So, about them Jews.
About them. Yeah. If we are on topic, I think Snyder doesn't like
they've
them.
got they've got a whole country now, which is interesting. Yeah.
Hmm.
They're doing all right. They're doing all right for themselves. So
Cool beans.
Did you know? Did you know in 1193 in York, they burnt 1,000 Jews to death.
93? What?
In 1193, the year 1193, they in York, a city near I live, they burnt all the Jews to death.
I can't believe that could have happened. Because like I
went on a school trip aged 8 years old and was told that story in horrific detail. That was interesting.
Did they give like a reason why they did that?
Something
they were
happened.
Hungry.
Something happened and they blamed the Jews. So yeah, no, that's a bit of history.
The prequel to Hitler.
No, they actually. I think Jewish people were actually outlawed from living in Britain for a couple of 100 years. Actually, after that incident, I think about 200 years they weren't allowed to live in the UK.
Oh.
127 countries. Let's keep going.
The most Star Wars that Star Wars could ever hope to tell. What do I mean by that? Well, when you think of Star Wars, you think of many things.
What?
Can you just go back? Because he went a division of to tell the most Star Wars type of Star Wars movie.
Oh God, this
I didn't catch that.
This is gonna be good.
Easier and easier to actually understand his vision. The vision he was so relentlessly bullied about. And the vision that actually gave us the most Star Wars that Star Wars could ever hope to tell.
What?
The most Star Wars that Star Wars could ever hope to tell.
What does that even?
What does that sentence mean?
The most Star Wars that Star Wars has ever wanted to tell, which involves an incredibly slow chase scene that is literally like watching two snails on your porch.
A slow chase scene that is undercut by the B plot's very existence. Like
they are C plots, not B plots.
I'm talking about like the C plot going to Canto Bight. The fact that they could go to Canto Bight and then just like go back to like where the slow space chase is happening with nobody detecting them, nobody following them, that just kills the slow space chase.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. But the fact that it's so exciting, this chase scene, and it is literally 5 or 6 ships going incredibly slowly across the screen. It's like
adding up that like they could have just like sent like some of those capital ships to the other side to intercept the rebels, so they would be cornered.
Or here's what you do: you take one X-wing, have it hyperdrive into the capital ships that are chasing you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, space isn't 2D, so you don't have to follow them on a flat plane. It's
even the Empire Strikes Back knew about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like so there's like several scenes where Millennium Falcon is like going in all 3D directions, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is like in Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. That was a major point of like Khan was a naval warfare expert, but he was still thinking in 2 dimensions, and they used that to their advantage to whoop his ass.
Yeah.
In Star Wars, they somehow forgot that space is 3-dimensional. Like what?
And this team follows on to the next movie because they just don't know where to go up.
Yeah. Yeah, but guys, honestly, it's the most Star Wars that Star Wars has ever been.
What do I mean by that? Well, when you think of Star Wars, you think of many things. Lightsabers, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, space battles, stormtroopers, and of course,
good stuff.
The Force. However,
I clapped when I saw lightsaber.
But not a single lightsaber hits another one in this entire movie.
Yay!
I know.
Yay! Things that we already saw. Yay!
I clapped when I saw
fucking wet fish.
God damn.
It broke new ground.
Oh my god! Seriously, you know when you said I'm an idiot? Yeah, I believe you. You can stop talking now, man. Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. I fucking.
God damn! Like how? How
How
is
do you
somebody
sleep
like
at
this?
how do you sleep at night and not fucking suffocate to death on your own drool?
However, in the scope of the stories being told, the Force is so instrumental yet insignificant. When you
Yes,
think of the
because it's a
Force,
Deus Ex Machina. It
It's a
literally solves all
power.
problems.
It's
Because
a super.
but the Force is so integral. Yeah, because they just fucking made shit up so that Rey could be the most powerfulest, bestest girl ever. Oh my god, you are a fucking spastic, aren't you? Oh my god, I've honestly, you are literally saying all the things that you correctly pointed out were wrong and allowing them to get away with it because the director said, yeah, we know. Ryan Johnson's a fucking tool. Yeah, we get it. He's a fucking idiot who fucking made shit up. And also, by the way, this vision of his, he did a one draft. He didn't think very fucking hard about it, did he?
No.
Fucking he fucking half-assed it.
I don't understand how people can look at movies and think, well, this is what happened. That way, that means that there's no other way that this could possibly have gone.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
this
here's the
isn't,
thing.
like, this
You
isn't set in stone.
But here's the thing: you cannot have a situation where you go, "This is what Ryan wanted." He wrote one script, right? As in, like, one draft of the script, no rewrites, no nothing. That was it. He literally just. He didn't even watch The Force Awakens. He's admitted that he didn't watch The Force Awakens, right? So,
didn't we find out that he threw out like some of the rights, the quote unquote writing that J.J. Abrams handed him?
Yes.
Yeah.
The main actors
no
and some of the cast have said that is true.
Yeah, because he's a hack and he's a fucking tool who really he wanted to make Star Wars to destroy Star Wars to upset people. That's what he wanted to do. I don't know how many times he's literally come out and said that, and people are still trying to defend him, say no. But it's like, no. He's literally come out and said he did it just to annoy people. Fucking except that Ryan hates you. All you TLJ fans, Ryan hates you. He absolutely hates you. He's annoyed that you didn't hate the movie as well.
But listen, I'm a cunt, right? But if somebody pays me a job to do a thing, I'll like put my cuntitude aside and do the job as properly as I can.
Yeah.
Like, they paid Ryan Johnson to make a follow-up to The Last Jedi, and he just did whatever the fuck.
Yeah. He didn't give a shit. He literally went, oh, great, cool, I'll just do whatever I fucking want and see how many people I can annoy. And he's like, oh, great, people are trying to defend this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put it this way, he hates Last Jedi defenders. All you're doing is just tell him, he's like, they're fucking ridiculous. It's and also the fact is, all you Last Jedi defenders are now got to bend you've got to bend reality to fit your vision of why it was good. You have to make up headcanon. It's always headcanon. You have to say, well, I like the pretty colours. Yeah, great. You're a fucking idiot then. You're all proven you're fucking hacks who have no idea what about movie making or reviewing or anything. It just proves that you honestly are just mindless drones, and whatever gets thrown in front of you, you clap, consume, and then move on. In 2 years' time, when another Star Wars movie comes out with another female character, they'll all forget Rey because you'll have to bend the world to make this new character good, and then Rey will be crap again. You don't actually care about the craft and the skill in a movie. It's just consume. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm sure we'll go on to some headcanon shit sooner or later, but whatever. My rant, I'm over my rant.
This is why gatekeeping is such a good thing. These people come in, they don't give a shit. They just want like a pretty light show, like the most superficial shit, right? Like these are the kind of people
I saw the Millennium Falcon and I clapped.
These are the kind of people that like will end up being the useful idiots to people that come in and try to ruin shit for representation.
Yeah,
no, exactly.
Like, they'll
Kathleen Kennedy,
just look at it and just be like, "Oh, cool, a thing," and then they'll just flitter on to something else.
Yeah, like Kathleen Kennedy, did her own gatekeeping by only letting writer-directors like do this project that are writing strong female characters, but like she doesn't know anything apparently, because like she doesn't look into the product itself. She just like wants quotas to meet by the end of the day.
Fucking ridiculous. But I think we can carry on.
Yeah, Matt. Yeah, I know, Matthew. It's just
You think of an X-Wing being raised magically from the swamps of Dagobah, or the simple clenching of a fist choking someone, or Luke outstretching his arm to summon his lightsaber buried within the snow. And while these are all indeed examples of the Force being used, it's shown to be a tool of the good or the bad. It's no more than an extension of their will and perspective.
that's what the Force is. It's superpowers. It's superpowers, guy.
What the fuck are you driveling on about, mate?
That's unrelated to this movie.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, they outstretched their arm. Yeah, and it was amazing. What are you on about here? Straight up, what is everyone on about here? This is fucking ridiculous.
This is what I'm getting at. The notion of good or bad. And what The Last Jedi teaches us is the futility of taking sides. And
No,
What?
you just made that up.
Rey
You just
is
you
the
just made that up.
Jedi. Rey
You
is
just
the
made that up.
Jedi, and then Kylo ends up being the supreme leader. Did you watch the movie?
He's just making headcanon up. He's just made headcanon.
Did he say like not taking sides or taking sides?
Yeah,
Not taking
not
sides.
taken.
Is the thing. They end up taking sides though,
Sides.
because
Yeah,
he ends up being Kylo ends up being the leader of the bad guys.
he
does.
takes sides. What?
How do you say
So
this?
he's making headcanon because it's headcanon. Like I literally said, he's just making headcanon up, which is what all Last Jedi and Star Wars sequel defenders do. They make shit up. Because they know what they actually watched was fucking bullshit.
Mm-hmm. It's like what he's saying is what I wanted when going into TLJ. When Luke said it's time for the Jedi to end, I was thinking, okay, he's trying to erase the dichotomy. It's just like, using like powers or certain powers are light side, certain powers are dark side. It's just the Force.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just using the Force, and you the person decides whether you're going to use that for good or ill. There's no light side, there's no dark side. But no, it's just time for the Jedi to end because they fucked up.
Yeah, I
Wait,
just
what? Like the Jedi were the Jedi were the real bad guys because they lost, and that's it.
Yeah.
After 1,000 generations.
1,000 generations of peace, one guy tricked them. Therefore, bad. What?
Yeah,
Ironically,
I
bad.
just-
And what The Last Jedi teaches us is the futility of taking sides. And ironically, it left audiences divided between hating it and enjoying it. The entire
Because it was bad. There's people that recognize that it was bad, and there's people like you that make shit up.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
Like
I've really
if
got
you
nothing
have
for this,
like,
'cause
if you have, like-
he's just making shit up. He's literally just making shit up.
if you have like a group of people who, like, I think it's an incredibly small minority of people who even hate like New Hope or like The Empire Strikes Back. Honestly, I'm thinking like this is like the most controversial shit ever.
I just want to say that this is literally just headcanon shit now, which is exactly what I said it would turn into.
The
So
entirety of this video.
I'd just like to claim my money for getting that because fucking right again.
entire film is literally a useless game of cat and mouse between the Resistance fleet and the First Order. DJ even admits this in the film when talking about manufacturing vehicles for either side. He says good or bad.
Capitalism is bad.
But again, like DJ,
All right. Pick and side.
Who's
Pick and
Captain
side.
Creaky?
Yeah.
Mark.
Not me.
Is that you? Goddamn,
Huh?
Mark. Between your keyboard and your fucking chair, man. Goddamn.
My chair is dying.
Get a new one, man.
Good.
Goddamn. It's like he moves like a quarter of an inch and then just
It's made
do
by,
they
it's
have
made by Disney.
do they have new chairs in Hungary? Do I have to send you one?
They do. I plan to change this shit because
Okay.
it has been falling apart.
Mark's just sitting on a log.
Weapons, vehicles, soldiers of war are all a construct of whoever believes their side is inherently good.
It's all a machine. Live free. Don't join.
But then he does.
Then he joins, and everyone joins stuff. Also, DJ joins the First Order because he's a cunt. Ryan Johnson didn't think about it because it's not about a vision. Ryan Johnson just literally made shit up to annoy people.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, God, why
you,
is it so
Flint.
Flint's in the chat holding a eulogy. Flint's in the chat holding a eulogy for Mark's chair.
Also, it buzzed me that like he couldn't fucking place the text on the right side, but there's clearly enough space for it. He really wanted to put the text on Benicio del Toro.
Put it over his face. Bear in mind,
He could just place the text on the right side.
All this empty, empty space, and it's here.
Yeah. All this empty space, and all I got was a fucking book voucher.
I'm just gonna real quick see if I can. Oh, god damn it! I was hoping it was just gonna be "don't" right over Benicio del Toro's face, but yeah, damn it, you fuck.
Don't join.
The light side think they're good for bringing what they think is peace to the galaxy, whereas the First Order...
But they are.
They
are.
Yeah,
but they are.
They didn't blow up planets, guy.
None of them blew up planets. None of them blew up 5 planets in
this
one
is gonna
go.
be really bad.
Yeah, like, well, they allowed slavery to happen. Like, yeah.
What on Canto Bight? Bear in mind, Canto Bight, right? A planet we've never heard of before, right? That we don't even know is under the Republic because I don't know what the fucking New Republic is.
Okay, even if Canto Bight is under the New Republic, it takes a long time and a lot of hard work and sacrifice of both money and people to end a slave trade on a planet. Now imagine a galactic scale slave trade.
Yeah, but also I just want to point out as well, what is the New Republic? Because we never get told what it actually is.
According to what we see, it's the 5 planets that they blew up in the first movie.
Yeah, that's it. There's nothing else. Because the First Order reign in the TLJ.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it like fucking... Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying the First Order reign, rule the galaxy in TLJ. So, yeah.
It's literally those 5 planets and no military aside from the Resistance.
This movie is trying to tell us that centralization is terrible for everyone.
Yes.
But yeah, fucking prequels were better at world building because at least they had thousands of representatives of different systems.
Yeah.
Not planets.
Like the prequels, the original trilogy was good ideas and good execution. The prequel trilogy is good ideas and poor execution.
Yes.
The sequel trilogy is shit ideas and dog shit execution. If they wanted to show the Resistance being just as bad as the First Order, they would have shown the Resistance doing shady things. Yes, but they never did shady things.
No. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they never did shady things on purpose. Like all the shady
Yeah,
shit
but not
they
even-
did, like letting those horses free and leaving children to be slaves. Like
Was-
that was
It was just
that was shady.
just Rose.
Yeah, that was just Rose being an idiot.
No,
That
it's
was Rose
Reddit.
being Asian. So it just, you know.
No, I didn't see her eat those children.
The children
No,
can be
child. Hey, listen. In China, you're not a child. You're just a small worker.
Mm-hmm.
I just-
you graduate preschool and then you go right into the Nike factory.
Yeah.
Good old sweatshops.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'd think they're good for bringing what they think is peace to the galaxy, whereas the First Order seeks to control trade outposts and planets all to increase their stonks, their influence, and their stretch throughout the galaxy as a monopoly conglomeration.
No.
What
Which
the
is a
fuck are you
ba-
on about
what?
here? What? No,
Destroying
wait,
an
hold on.
entire
What?
system
Is
is
he
not.
calling
What the
First Order-
fuck are you on
He's
about?
calling the First Order a corporate. He's calling the First Order Disney.
Yeah. He's just saying, oh, it's a corporation. Are you fucking retarded? It wants to make
The
an
first,
empire.
he just accidentally called the First Order Disney.
Disney. Yeah. This guy hasn't got a clue about the words he's saying.
Like no, like the only thing that I see in the First Order from like what the movie was showing is that like they want to like hunt down every single rebel, and they have like no idea how to logistics or like any of those things work.
We don't need logistics.
They have absolutely no strategy. They just go on about like they
just imagine things, and it happens. You're like, oh, okay.
Like it's literally just the faculties of a child. Like, okay, if you make the number bigger, that increases the stakes. Like, no.
Yeah. It's like why care about soldiers when in the next 5 minutes you'll have more.
Mm-hmm.
This is what people don't realize.
Like there was
None
a guy.
of these movies make sense.
Let me see if I can look this up.
None of these movies make sense at all. You can't have the First Order be the remnants of the Empire and the New Republic ruling, and then a day later, in The Last Jedi, I'm going to keep reminding people, one singular day, the First Order rules the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A day. One day. Fucking ridiculous that anyone can look at that and say, yep, that seems fine. Fucking.
It's totally fine, man. Like you know, like during like an election, like the other party wins, and then you put leadership.
Yeah,
on.
but here's the thing. No, it's like an election where your candidate gets blown up. And they're like, yeah, well, you win.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've won. You now rule. Wait, hang on. What does that mean? Your candidate lost. No. That's not how this works.
Like I just like what.
One day. I don't think people realize. One day. The Last Jedi literally kicks up. It's not even one day.
It's just cultural differences that you just don't understand.
Yeah. I just want to like.
How can you be so fucking stupid?
This man here.
So fucking stupid.
This man here, Seamus Young, like in response to Mass Effect and the Cerberus.
Yeah,
like,
go on.
Yeah. Trillions of credits. Problem is, okay, they can hand wave shell companies, but yeah.
That's fine.
You know, like his hypothesis is you have the exclusive, the Tim Island, right? You have unlimited money of untraceable funds, but the problem is you're trying to make a ship, right? Trying to make a single ship, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of effort.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna need steel, so you can't buy junkers and melt them down.
We're not talking about one ship. We're talking about a fleet in 6 months to rival the Alliance and even give the Taurians a run for their money. The fucking Taurians.
Yep. Like, you have to hire people and their families.
You've got to have fucking the resources to do it. It's in 6 months.
Yes. Construction size trucks, fuel depot, warehouses to store all the shit.
Also people. Also people. Where do all these people come from? Oh well, they indoctrinated everybody. What? But indoctrination takes longer than 6 months.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
where do they get all the people from?
I don't know
They were
what
still-
you guys
they were-
talk about. Like Mass Effect only had one game.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Is
Mass
this some
Effect,
kind of fan game?
Yeah, something like that. There was one Mass Effect 1 that collector's expansion pack, and then there was like some
Mass Effect 2.
Yeah. Mass Effect 2 where the
Yeah, I
Reapers
bet-
attacked Earth, yeah.
Yeah. No one liked the sea.
But yeah, like that whole infographic, it goes into like trying to build one ship is a massive undertaking that you can't just do. Okay, like you have to have like major support. How did the First Order become a thing under everybody's nose? How did they turn a planet into a super weapon with nobody noticing?
Yeah. If we
How
had been much cooler,
did they
like,
how did they gain all this control in a single day?
Bears. In Jedi Fallen Order, the video game, it explains quite clearly how all these things happen.
Oh, okay.
Because they had to.
What if I've never played that game, Hawk?
Bears. No, but what I'm saying is they had to add that stuff in because it made no sense in the movies. So someone else.
Hawk, but what if I've never played that
know.
video game?
Yeah, I know. I'm pointing out the fucking problems with it.
But you also need to read this book too to understand
the novelization. Yeah, which is written by someone else as well, not Ryan.
Yes.
Everything about everybody is going overboard to fix Ryan's problems that he made. So, yeah, if he did that, his vision was to ruin Star Wars, and that's it. There's nothing more. That was his only vision, and that was his only goal, to ruin Star Wars because he wanted to upset people, and that's it. And that's why whatever he says means nothing. And that's why every single Last Jedi defender, whatever they say, means nothing. Because all they're doing is making up lies to cover for a person who, quite frankly, doesn't give a shit about him. Doesn't give a shit about them.
But
and it's fucking pathetic.
Fucking First Order could have just like been the one that have like salvage ships, and like they have to like put their stuff together from junk from the Empire. Instead, like we see that with the rebels.
They should be a terrorist organization.
Yes.
They should be a terrorist organization.
Yeah. It was meant to be the remnant of the Empire. It's like, okay, I can understand that. I mean, it's like they've got all the old stuff the Empire used to have. It's like, okay, that's cool. And then they bring out that big, massive Death Star thing, and you're like, what the flying fuck is going on here?
Yeah, like, how the fuck did you do that? Like,
yeah.
And you want to know something? Like, TLJ fucks up like the Force Awakens because like you can have a ship fly into a ship at hyperspeed. Okay, what you do is you take one of those ships at hyperspeed and throw it into a planet.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't need giant fuck off planet-sized Death Star. Just take 5 capital ships that are old. You can't do anything with them, or just hell, if you want to just buy a junker.
Yeah.
Strap a hyperdrive onto it, and then throw it at a planet. You will devastate the planet. You might not blow it up, but you will kill every living thing on it anyway.
Yeah.
Because fucking hell. It's like we have like a 20-pound tungsten rod just thrown at the planet from space will hit with the force of a nuke. Imagine a several 100-ton ship flying into a planet at faster than light speed.
Yeah, exactly. Just fucking the whole fucking thing's stupid.
This is what happens when you think about space and how your weapons work for any length of time, and you can tell that nobody involved with the sequel trilogy ever did.
Yeah.
Sure, the dark side kills people for it, but they see it as a necessary evil to achieve what they think is peace.
They're not trying
necessary evil.
This thought process is how you get like the Third Reich. This is how you get Stalinist communism.
Yeah, that was a necessary evil.
Yeah, it's a necessary evil to starve the Ukraine. It's a necessary
rather
evil to put the Uyghurs in concentration camps. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
It's a
fine.
necessary evil to like kill the entire family of the Tsar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was necessary. What? Like, this is a retarded thought process. Like, they're not the good. They are clearly the bad guys. How do you? How?
Like, this fucking psychopath say something like that. Like, this is so wrong.
But here's the thing. This is all his own headcanon. He's making all this up.
And what he
This is
made
how
up,
fucking nuts
and what
it
he
is.
made up was genocide apologia. Like, goddamn, dude.
Yeah, it's like
It's a viable option.
wow.
Yeah.
Just like wow. I'm just like these people are just. I hate the fact I hate the fact that Movie Bob mentioned eugenics because now people think it's just a thing for idiots.
Peace and control. If you haven't noticed the pattern here, The Last Jedi isn't about taking sides. Not good nor bad. Not Jedi nor
It
Sith.
is
It's about
because they
taking
take.
the middle road.
There's no middle.
They don't
bro.
take what. Also, Rey doesn't take the middle road.
Yeah,
She
nobody
becomes
takes.
a full-on good guy.
Nobody
Yeah,
takes
The middle road
Did you
would have
watch-
been for Rey to like just like fuck off and like not even care about like the rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
Kylo Ren talked about
would
just
have been
killing
not have been involved. Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
Kylo Ren talked about all that shit, and then he like 5 minutes. As soon as the cute girl he liked rejected him, he became the bad guy.
yeah.
Like what?
I've heard some stupid shit in my life, but this video is really starting to like take the biscuit of like fucking stupid shit.
Path that doesn't lie in allegiance with any other side. That is where
What he keeps
What do
showing.
you mean? Lie in allegiance? She joins the rebels, the resistance.
Yeah.
What are you on about? And Kylo Ren fully becomes a supreme leader.
Yeah,
Did you like?
Matthews is 100% right. This isn't Warhammer 40,000 where all these atrocities that are done are for like continuation of your species,
Yeah,
right?
I'm just.
Or like the only like, in Warhammer the only races that are not trying to survive extinction level events every goddamn day are the orcs and the Tyranids.
Yeah,
And they're just following a biological instinct. Like
Yeah.
this is Star Wars, guy. Like there are clear definitions of who is good and who is bad.
yeah. I've never. This is stupid.
Yeah.
This is really, really, really stupid. This video. This is really, really, really stupid.
Like how do you do this?
Because it's quite simple. You make a headcanon for a film that you like, and then you try and force things to fit around it. And this is literally what it is.
Vibes.
It
And
is,
because this was such a departure from the good versus evil formula we had known and loved so
but it's still
long.
good. It's still good versus evil.
There's no
because
departure.
It's still good versus evil because it's literally what happens because they're still the good. Why is no one actually paying attention to these fucking films that they're supposedly fucking reviewing? It's still good versus evil.
I swear to God, if he's gonna bring up like that, like Finn was just trying to like get away from this entire thing, and not point out that Finn was going after Rey, and to like warn her, like don't fucking come here because it's dangerous.
Don't come back to the thing because the slow space chase is happening.
Mhm.
Oh no!
Oh no. Jesus Christ.
Film was hated, and yeah, even by me. So let's talk about Luke. Every scene with Luke blows me away. Yes,
Blows me
Why?
away.
I mean, that's an accurate, out of context, that is an accurate statement. It blew me away too when I saw it.
Like when I saw this in the cinema, I was like, "What is this?"
Mm-hmm. I initially thought, okay, Luke's doing this is gonna be a retread, but Luke's doing the Yoda thing.
Yes.
He's gonna pretend to be a crazy old hermit to like try and see how she reacts.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was
then
hoping.
He just ends up being that. Like, wow.
Yeah, I just
like
everything about Last Jedi is just so fucking rubbish, and I just
God, the fucking milk scene.
Even the milking scene. But hear me out. When you saw the scene, you were disgusted. You couldn't believe it.
Hey, there's the thumbnail.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like you were disgusted. Yes, because it's a fucking disgusting scene. Yeah, but it's great. Why? Well, look at him. He's drinking milk. Yes,
I was disgusted by this scene, and then I was disgusted when I found out that they actually spent extra money to transport this fucking giant manatee to Skellig Island.
Just fucking like animatronic costed $1 million, and
that's just to build it. Like, it was to build $1 million to build it, and then more money to move it to Skellig Island. And then more money to move it off when they were done. Like, what is this? This adds nothing to the movie.
And then they add CGI on the monster itself, and then it just feels like it's just CGI completely. They could have just built like the tits if they really wanted to like show, but because it's like zooms on it, so it's like very obvious if you see if it's VFX or not.
Mm-hmm.
But this is retarded.
This entire video is just so stupid, and I don't know what else.
I think he has like a lot of good points.
Like what? Where? What? Name 4.
Listen,
blew me away. Like it blew me away.
Yeah, blew me away. Yeah.
No, that's true for us. It did blow us away how bad it was. But for him, it's like, oh, it blew me away. Why? Well, I'm going to explain why it blew me away. But it's good, isn't it? It's like, no, it's not. Shut the fuck up. No wonder your relatives are fucking
believe that this is
convicts.
the character you loved for decades, and here he was jerking off a space cow for its milk.
We didn't like it.
Hold on. Is that how this guy jerks off? He just like pushes on his like pelvic bone until bro, that's not how jerking off works, guy. God damn.
That's how it works in Australia.
That's how it works. You just push on your pelvis until you jizz. What?
No. You push on your nipple until you jizz.
Okay.
No. Actually, no. Hold on.
Explain this.
Okay, no. Hold on. Let me explain it better. What you do is you push on someone else's nipple until you jizz, and that's how it's done.
That's how Australians jerk off. It's very weird.
It's not just the accent that's different, but this also.
Your ways frighten and confuse me.
Yeah.
God damn. What the fuck?
Wait until you hear how Canadians do it.
Oh God.
Yeah. I'm just like
there's poutine involved, isn't it?
This whole fucking video is just fucking shite. And it really just I've really just given up listening to what he's got to say because he's just an idiot.
For decades, and here he was jerking off a space cow for its milk, and
fishing in literally the dumbest way possible. Like, what? Yeah. This isn't even how spear fishing works. Like,
no, it's not how spear fishing works.
Like you put on some something to protect your eyes. You put a stick attached to a rubber band or some kind of elastic band that's on your forearm. You swim, and then you release the band, and then you spear the fish, and then you take the fish out. What the fuck is this?
I don't. It's a cool shot.
You got a 30-foot long stick, and you like poke at the ocean. From 100, from like 25 feet up, and then you hope you get something eventually. Like, what the fuck is this?
Hey, Bears, do you remember that Red Letter Media episode where they cover like a fucking crazy video, and they have like a song like "Wise Woman, Wise Woman." They
yeah,
even
those
fucking feature this island.
Oh god, yeah. Oh god.
Yeah.
It's the old feminist weird like hoodoo bullshit, drum circle shit. Like no, stop. Like this, Luke looks like he'd be a part of that coven of women.
Yes, exactly.
Fucking sitting in a drum circle, fucking waving their hands and like jingling crystals around and shit. Like what the fuck is happening? Why is this in my Star Wars? Get it
It's
out.
the green milk, man.
Yeah, but Bears, it was Ryan's vision.
Okay, well, Ryan needs to Ryan is the encapsulation of a city boy. He's never actually fished. This is what he thinks fishing is like. This is what he thinks milking an animal for its milk is like. Like, no, guy, no.
That's how fishing works in LA.
Yeah.
I guess, like, God, Ryan, why are you like this, Ryan? Why did you do this? What was this?
Is that not the point?
Because he's a wanker.
What did he say?
Believe that this is the character you loved for decades, and here he was jerking off a space cow for its milk. And is that not the point? If
No.
Luke had any...
Yes, it is the point to destroy Luke's character. You're right.
Yeah,
Congratulations, you figured it out.
In that case, yes.
Like,
yeah.
Duh. No shit.
No. Let's hear what he's got to say.
You guys were mad about them ruining Luke, but their point was to ruin Luke. That makes it good. Like, no, that is the entirety of the problem.
Yeah, there's like I don't know how to explain this to you, but
it's like, listen, I have this gun, right? And it fires backwards, but it was my intention to have a gun that fires backwards. That means it's good and you should like it. Like, no, guy, no. Like, you ruined this perfectly good gun that I've had for years and that I love.
Yeah.
Like, I know you subverted my expectation. I was expecting to kill the robber, but instead I killed myself. Thank you, Ryan Johnson. Yeah. God, I am so glad Ryan Johnson is not in charge of Remington or any other gun manufacturer, because good God, the suicide rates would be off the charts now.
Yeah, I know. It's just...
It's like, oh, you expected this? Like, fucking okay. I think Ryan Johnson might be the guy that runs High Point. He was like, oh, you expected this projectile to fire forward, but instead the gun exploded, and now you don't have a right hand. Like, expectations subverted. Thank you, Ryan Johnson. Very cool. God damn. What the fuck is this point? It was their intention to ruin Luke. That means the movie's good. No.
Yeah.
Why?
I've lived long enough in my life to hear that word. That fucking
Any respect for his commitment to the light side, is that not the point? If Luke had any respect for his commitment to the light side, he would appear heroic. But he's living like a hermit. Ryan.
Yeah, because they want him to live like a fucking thing.
This is again like they wrote the movie this way. That means no other thing could have happened. Like, I don't understand how people like. I don't know why people think movies are set in stone. Like, there's an infinite amount of possibilities that somebody could have come up with aside from this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Johnson has managed to manipulate the audience to feel like how Rey feels. Betrayed, humiliated.
Rey has no feelings because she's not a character. That first
Rey?
of all.
Yeah.
Second of all.
How is she feeling betrayed? Because she only met this person for one day.
She thought he was a myth 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
Damn right.
And this is not like, okay, if I was to meet Odin, they're like, holy shit. Like, yeah, I thought you were a myth. Like, that's a difference. But Luke is a real human being, right?
You know, but as in like, no, but when we talk about a myth, as in like, she wrote it all off as everything being fake and false. As in like, we are going into headcanon shit now again.
Like that's all they can do to defend these movies. They have to make shit up to make this movie to make the sequel trilogy be any kind of good.
Yeah.
It's like you either have to turn your brain off or turn it on and make shit up.
Yeah. She was betrayed by Luke. No, she wasn't. She didn't give a shit about Luke.
No, like
she literally couldn't care less about what Luke was doing because she didn't even know about him. It's literally what you've made up 10 seconds ago to cover your point. Congratulations.
God, how?
Hero, just as we were. That's why he cut himself off from the Force. He admitted it.
Again, like, how is that a thing?
How's he cut himself off from the...
The Force is... He cut himself off from the Force. The Force is an energy field that surrounds all living things. It surrounds them, binds them. Like, how do you cut yourself off from that? You can't even kill yourself and cut yourself off from it because when you die, you become the Force.
Yep.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, like even like the
Emperor protects.
Yes, he does.
Hello, Zach. Sorry about that, Mark.
Hi, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Hello. Okay, so just give me 3 major points that I've missed.
It was the point of the movie to ruin Luke Skywalker, which means it's good.
How is it the point of the movie to ruin Luke Skywalker? And why would you have that? So how is it the point? Why was it the point? And like why? Just I think it actually why sums it up pretty well. Why would you want to ruin Luke Skywalker?
Yeah. Okay. So that was one point, and then
yes. Yes. No, but that's the answer to the question.
No,
yes.
I like my first question to Ryan Johnson would just be why. Why did you ruin Luke Skywalker? Oh, because he deserved to be ruined. I wanted to show that even our greatest heroes can fall. No. Why? No. Why do you think that needs to happen?
Because I don't like people, and I wanted to upset people. Is the answer?
Yes.
And my follow up is going to be why do you want to upset people?
Because I enjoy upsetting people. I enjoy upsetting people.
Why do you enjoy upsetting people? Why do you think a divisive film is good?
Because he's a cunt.
Because I enjoy it.
I don't care what you enjoy.
But I do care.
There is no thought process behind Ryan Johnson.
No. Ryan Johnson just enjoys hurting people and upsetting people. He's a psychopath. So that's it. There's nothing else to it.
All right. What else?
There's also a point where apparently it's okay for the First Order to do whatever they want because it's their way to
bring
achieve like whatever they want in the galaxy. So if
achieve,
whatever means necessary because this is what they see is right.
Yeah, the First Order was trying to achieve peace. That means it's okay for them to blow up 5 inhabited planets.
Yeah. So there's a lot of issues with Starkiller Base that are.
Oh yeah, I brought up
precede blowing up 5 planets.
I brought up Seamus Young's infographic about Tim Island and like all the shit you'd have to do and make and all the people you'd have to house just to build a single warship on Earth with nobody detecting you. But the First Order, who is somehow supposedly a remnant of the Empire with technology and resources that are a fragment of the old Empire that's 30 years old at this point, they somehow managed to make an entire planet-sized Death Star.
Oh, also, supposedly there was in the treaty, is what I'm remembering from other stuff. It was like gave limitations of what the Empire could build. So supposedly they were watching, the New Republic was supposedly watching what the Empire built, and they managed to build their Starkiller base.
That just makes it worse. Okay, if you're ignorant of the bad guys, and like you know that these people are out there, you're ignorant of them to the point where an actual war hero and former senator and someone whose planet was destroyed by the Empire has to make a guerrilla faction in order to have any chance of stopping them. That's bad. But if you are actively watching these bad guys and they manage to create a Death Star the size of a planet anyway, that makes it worse.
I have a few questions about. So there's a lot of other criticisms of Starkiller Base that we can make, regardless of, I guess, third-party information. My biggest question about Starkiller Base is going to be, why is this your initial goal? How is this rather your initial goal, rather than securing power? Rather, like, the Death Star is the last step of the plan.
Yes.
Because if you get interrupted, your plans get fucked.
Yeah, that's the last step. You started out at step 1, and now we're just going full steam ahead with nuking 5 other planets. There's going to be a lot of backlash from that. You are going to be wiped the fuck out. You are a small ISIS-level faction that is
in the first movie, yes.
Like, you are a small ISIS-level faction that just blew up 5 whole planets. You are going to be fucking destroyed. Any point that you wanted to make doesn't matter anymore. It's all gone.
But Zach, after your planet killer base is destroyed, within one day you rule the galaxy, so it's win-win, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, let's look at the prequel films. This is better structured, okay? Like, Palpatine used the whole situation on Naboo to give himself more power. He became Chancellor, right? Mm-hmm. A decade later, he created a false, like, civil war so that the Senate would give him, as Chancellor, emergency powers to make a galaxy-wide army that is directly under his control, right? Mm-hmm. A decade after that, he eliminated the Jedi, right? The only threat that was to his power. Well, and he began the Death Star construction. And then 2 decades after that, a planet got blown up after he had dissolved the Senate.
Yeah.
So there was no one ever that could, like, hold him to account for blowing up Alderaan.
Yeah.
Right? But here we have the First Order. They blow up 5 planets, and then they rule the galaxy tomorrow. What?
Yeah.
It's the best movie ever.
Yeah, best movie ever.
Go fuck yourself.
One. Like I keep trying to explain to people, it's one whole day. It's not like a year. It's not like 6 months. It's one day.
Yeah.
One day. It's just like. But
the Empire needed like 4 years to like rebuild like halfway the next Death Star. And you tell me in the background they were like playing this planet-sized Death Star.
Like it was a surprise to the rebellion in Return of the Jedi that the Death Star could fire.
Yeah.
How did they know
that was a huge fucking deal. The fact that it could shoot.
Yeah.
Because it took them 20 years to build the first one. 4 years later, this one can shoot.
Yeah. It's like, and that makes sense because, like, okay, once you've like successfully built a thing like that and you know it works, okay, you can streamline the process. You can hammer out certain details, right?
Yeah.
It's like all the testing, all the kinks can be worked out for the new version.
I have issues with Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mainly,
but here's the thing.
The first third of the movie doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
but I have a lot of problems with the fact that there's another Death Star when the Empire itself is formidable enough. You don't need another Death Star.
Yeah.
The fact that they had another one just because stakes. Oh my goodness! That's not how you raise stakes. That's not how you hold stakes. You can have an entire. You could have. I don't know. A planet, a very important planet to the rebuilding of the Republic. Maybe the Mon Cal shipyards that we never got to see. But maybe Mon Calamari is about to be just glassed, Halo style.
You can, orbital bombardments are a thing. Even if you don't have a Death Star, you can get like Star Destroyers and Super Star Destroyers.
Yeah, you can crack planets in half with that shit.
I'm just gonna say one thing. Whatever problems Return of the Jedi has, doesn't mean it's okay for the Last Jedi to have problems.
Yeah. No, it's that's not. Like,
I don't think that's what we're saying.
No, it's
like, no. What I'm saying, no. I know what you're saying. Like, I've got problems with Return of the Jedi. Yeah, but the problems in Return of the Jedi are Return of the Jedi's problems. We're talking about Last Jedi here, as in like he's trying to make out this is the greatest. This is the best one, but we're all wrong.
Zach, he literally said that the Return of the Jedi is the most Star Wars that Star Wars could be.
No. Last Jedi is the most.
Last Jedi is the most.
The most Star Wars that Star Wars could be. What does that mean?
Yeah, he hasn't explained it yet.
What does that?
He only
does
said
that even
that
mean?
like it has the Force lightsabers and they stretch their arms.
Yeah, they reach their hand out to use the Force, and the Force exists, and lightsabers.
But
we're about to hear his second point now.
No, his second point was it's okay for you to genocide 5 planets because you're trying to bring peace.
Okay, so
himself, hero Ray feels. Like I had any respect for his commitment to the light side, he would appear heroic. But he's living like a hermit. Rian Johnson has managed to manipulate the audience to feel like how Ray feels. Betrayed, humiliated, disgusted with
feel how. Okay, so
again,
fuck how Ray feels. My initial criticism is going to come back to why portray Luke like this.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't Luke. There's no way you can.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that. You can convince me that Luke can become this. You can show me Luke's story of how he became this. It needs to make sense. But to go from, I redeemed my father, killed the Emperor, destroyed the Empire, and I'm sitting around a campfire singing the Yub Yub song with a bunch of fucking teddy bears, to this? You need to show that. And I don't buy the excuse of, oh, well, it's 30 years later. A lot can happen in 30 years.
Zach,
Fuck you. You need to show it.
No.
You need to show it.
But Zach, every single person
stop.
says
Hold on, I'm making a point.
Years, to back your point up, this is something that everyone seems to forget. The 30 years thing somehow doesn't apply to Han Solo.
Somehow doesn't apply to Han Solo. It's
because 30 years. Oh, Luke's changed. People change. Oh,
this is coming from standards. This is coming from standards of writing. Okay, this is coming from the foundations, the fundamentals of storytelling. If you're going to take an established character, sorry, I just hit my mic. If you're going to take an established character, you have to show that transition of them becoming this cowardly hermit. Otherwise, that is inconsistent. It's disrespectful to the audience. It's disrespectful to the character, and it doesn't align with the character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not even
that is poor writing to just take something and be like, no, this is this now. Time skip, it is this now. That is poor writing. Yeah. You have to show the changes.
Like when that happens, that kind of thing happens in anime.
Lightsabers. You can establish lightsabers. Okay, this is a sword. It's a laser. It works. You can clash them together. They deflect blastable. You can fine. You can establish that and not fucking explain it. But the second a lightsaber starts freezing shit whenever it touches stuff, you need to explain that. Otherwise, you've just broken shit.
Mm-hmm.
Once you make Luke like this, I can come in for the next trilogy. Believe me, I'll do a better job. I can come in for the next trilogy and do literally whatever the fuck I want. Jedi are only homosexuals now. Vampires want to fuck Padme. Padme's alive, and Rey just Rey's a transqueer robot now.
Alcoholic. Rey's a transqueer alcoholic who doesn't want to help anybody and in fact just wants to murder everyone because the First Order was correct, because it's been 30 years and people change.
I can do anything. Or I could show how shit happens.
Mm-hmm. It's like we have there's a trope in anime where you have a character just go off and then time skip 6 months, year, couple of years, however long, and they come back with new powers. But they're not a different person. They just have a new skill set. Like this is completely like Luke just becoming a completely different person.
Yeah.
This isn't okay. It is not okay to do this. Like it's not even that Luke is a hermit. Like, okay, if Kylo Ren had fought him and crippled Luke to the point where he couldn't fight anymore, like him being a hermit would make it okay. That would be an okay explanation for him being a fucking hermit. But it's the fact that he's a coward. Like, if you can't fight, then you hide yourself and you try and in the shadows try and find somebody else who you can train to take up your mantle. That's not what happened.
Well, I still take issue with just the setting. Like we're already just in a world of shit just at the setting. You need to do a better job of establishing this new sequel trilogy other than us 30 years later now everybody's shit.
Like they had
they had nothing. New Republic, what's that? No, I don't know.
God damn, like the original Star Wars EU had it so much better. They went into this, Luke became Jedi Master, right? Like started the new Jedi Order, had those problems, had to hammer out the kinks there, and then we go into the Yuuzhan Vong War, right? And then it's revealed,
which wasn't great.
Which wasn't great, but it's better than this shit. Mm-hmm. It would be a new thing to introduce to audiences that have not read those books. It could have been interesting. It could have put an interesting spin on the whole Death Star thing. Like, oh, Palpatine wasn't just making Death Stars to make Death Stars. He realized, okay, the Yuuzhan Vong get on these planets, they put down these terraforming seeds, and then an entire planet is lost to us. There's no way we can reclaim it. And those planets become shipyards and breeding grounds for these things that are immune to the Force. So we need to destroy those planets if that happens. Okay. So Palpatine is evil, yes, but there is some reasons behind what things he did. But no, we get go away. Time for the Jedi to end. Leave my island. What?
Go away. No.
Go away now. Don't
now.
The fact that you had Luke Skywalker, the hero of the Republic, the future of the Jedi Order, pathetically say, "Go away."
Mm-hmm.
That is insulting enough, but then you had him suck on some alien titty milk
Oh no,
and
he
dribbled down his beard.
No,
Like, this is what you want. This is what you want, to take our heroes, someone that people idolize. People in our world idolize Luke Skywalker. Every time you play Star Wars with your friends, who does everybody want to be? I want to be Luke. No, I want to be Luke. No, I want to be Luke.
Mm-hmm.
And you take him, throw him in the dirt, make him a coward, and suck on some alien titty milk and have it dribble down his beard like a disgusting slob.
Brutally honest, I wanted to be Red 4 because he was awesome.
Shut the fuck up, Hawk. There's a reason you're British.
But these guys have absolutely no idea about fucking Star Wars. Like this, you watch the documentary.
There is a reason. There is a reason for that.
And like the first thing that you hear is the producer is like saying that like Mark isn't too satisfied with this role because basically he's gonna die. But he's basically like doing like an Obi-Wan, and he just doesn't realize it.
He does no.
Show me where he did an Obi-Wan.
No, like they were trying. Obi-Wan Kenobi sacrificed himself.
He disappeared. So that he disappeared.
Yes.
He
okay.
That's it.
Oh,
he disappeared. That was it.
He did. Yeah, he disappeared.
He was a robe on the floor. That's it. Okay. He was a robe on the floor. That was it.
Ah, god damn. Like at least Obi-Wan went out like a boss, though. It was like
Obi-Wan went out knowing full goddamn well. Oh wait, I can't get out of this, but I can Force Ghost my way out of this and train Luke and make sure that you fucking eat my ghost ass, Vader. You beat me, you kill me. You beat me, you kill me, except you didn't win. Go fuck yourself, Vader.
Yeah. And now it's just, I won't be the last Jedi. Matrix backflip.
I just
like, Luke Skywalker imagined himself being cool, and then he died.
Imagined himself being Billy Mays. Hi, Billy Mays here.
With OxyClean.
Get on the ball.
With some OxyClean.
Yeah.
Hero, just as we were. That's why he cut himself off from the Force. He admitted himself. The Force is the energy in everything. Yet if the prequels and the original trilogy have taught us anything about the Force, it's that the Force was used either for good or for bad.
No.
Wait. Okay.
That's the only way you can use it.
Yeah. The Force. So first of all, the Force doesn't have a will.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have a will. And the prequels kind of fuck that up.
Yeah.
But okay,
sure did.
Now it's an agent.
But
so why does the Force allow anything bad to happen? That's something that the prequels do, by the way.
Yeah.
The prequels made the Force into an agent.
Yeah, instead of just a means to have like cool magic superpowers.
But
it just being an esoteric energy field is all we needed. But then we have the prequels giving it, like Zach said, giving it a will, and then like the sequel trilogy come along and have it actually like be a part of this whole like, okay, we need to have a balance. There
needs to be a no, the way it's always been established for 6 movies now. Fucking 4 of them are trash.
Yeah.
For 6 movies now, it has always been the dark side is an abomination of the Force. It's a bastardization. It's a tomb. Excuse me. It's a tumor. Mm-hmm. The light side is the true nature of the Force. That is life. That is death. That is everything in between. Yes. The dark side is about power, greed, vanity, falling to your emotions.
That is why Yoda told Anakin to don't mourn people who die, because that's nature. That is natural. It's like
it's natural.
The dark side. The dark side users are the ones that will use the Force to try and achieve some semblance of immortality.
It is totally natural. for and so when Luke talks about the Force in The Last Jedi, death is the dark side of the Force. What? Light and dark. He's talking about light and dark, a balance. No. You fuck. That is not how it's ever been established. You're just changing it now. And don't give me the fucking bullshit of, oh, this is just the true nature of the Force. Really? This is the true nature of the Force. After millennia, countless millennia, all these Jedi, Qui-Gon Jinn, the most Jedi to ever Jedi in the history of Jedi with a Jedi dick, never knew the true nature of the Force. Really? Go
Like,
fuck yourself.
The Force is just like some kind of omniscient God being playing a game of chess with itself.
Mhm.
That is what the sequel trilogy turned the Force into. It's like, oh, naturally, there's a bad guy. There's people using the Force. Okay, so I'm going to create a good. Or there's no bad guy, so I'm going to create bad.
Yeah.
So that I can watch this shit happen. What?
Yeah, now that you say it, like I didn't pay attention to that fucking detail because by that point I was like, fuck this.
Yeah. But
It makes
yeah, it's
no
literally just like,
sense.
Yeah, absolutely. No
I'm
sense.
gonna make a bad guy. Why would you make a bad guy?
This is shit that I would bring up to who is this? Twin Perfect?
No, this is Production Journal.
This is shit that I would bring up to him. I would get in a call with him, and this is shit that I would bring up to him and watch him stumble over his words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The strange thing about this bloke is that he started out that like he hated the Last Jedi, and then he repeatedly watched it on Disney Plus, and then he realized he started to appreciate Ryan's decisions.
Oh, so he got Stockholm syndrome. Cool.
Yes.
He pretended it was what he wanted, and then he liked it.
Like that was the only thing he
Dude,
could
feel
watch in
myself now.
Australia because the kangaroos were like surrounding him,
Yeah.
like the gangsters.
And then there was a battalion of ossuaries about to kick the shit out of him, you know? Or cassowaries.
Yeah.
how the Force works?
It's energy. It doesn't pick sides. It's manipulated to serve sides, but doesn't favor either.
Okay, then
And
why,
that's
why did
Yes.
Yoda
exactly
tell?
Well, no, not
why
really.
Did Yoda,
Look,
like tell Luke that the dark side is not stronger than the light?
Yeah, it's the quicker, easier, more so. Yeah,
Yes.
Giving into the dark triad of bad personality trait, the dark triad of personality traits will get you things you want, but that doesn't make you a good person, and it doesn't necessarily make you more powerful than you would be if you didn't give into those things. It just makes those things easier. Like, listen, I could if I wanted some money, I could knock somebody in the head and take their wallet, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's quick. That's easy. Like, or I could, like work my job, like do some smart investing and make more money that way. It's really fucking simple.
No, that's gay.
Now, yeah.
what Luke is getting at here. Ryan Johnson tried to remind us the actual nature of the Force, and we rejected it because we didn't want to.
What is the actual nature of the Force? You have
I-
asked
Ryan
I
Johnson
said-
was it better than George Lucas?
I said the actual nature of the Force. The Force is an omniscient God being playing a game of chess with itself. That is the nature of the Force, according to what Ryan Johnson made in TLJ.
And that God is Rey.
Yes.
Believe it. The Force can't be interpreted as good or evil. It's just the Force. So Rey's whole Force awakening scares her because she doesn't know if it's for good or evil. And Luke tries to teach.
Oh my fucking god, dude! It's about the natural order of things.
Yes.
The natural order is good.
hold on.
Natural
Hold on.
is good.
Hold on. The Force isn't about good or evil. It just is. That's why Rey is worried because she doesn't know whether it's the good or evil Force. So you just contradicted yourself there, mate.
Yeah, in the span of 1 second.
I didn't even
How
catch
can Rey
that.
be-
Thank you for catching
yeah.
that. I'm just so blown
How
away.
How can Rey be worried? Because it just is.
Yeah. Also, when was Rey
this
worried
is the
about
problem.
anything?
Since when was Rey worried about anything?
But this is the thing. We're going back into headcanon shit now. Rey was worried about the good or evil. No, she wasn't. Well, that's what I saw, but that's not what it was about. Yeah, but that's no. It doesn't matter what you think. What did the story say? What did the film say? I don't care what you thought of, at 3 o'clock in the morning one day and said, yeah, that must be what it was.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
what did the movie say?
Right here, we paused it after the 4 words Luke tried to teach. No, he did not. Luke didn't teach shit. Like, he told her the Force exists, and then he hit her hand with the leaf, and that was it. That was the entirety of his teachings.
But like I just said with that, there is no good or evil of the Force. But Rey was worried about whether she'd have the good or evil of the Force, and so Miss Mews' point is bollocks. This is just bollocks. He just made up.
That it can't.
They're
scare
just
her because
literally
good or
making
evil.
things up.
It's just the Force. So Rey's whole Force awakening scares her because she doesn't know if it's for good or evil. And Luke tries to teach
Force
her that it can't
awakening.
be either, and she hates him for that.
She hates him. Which point does she ever hate him? Dude, even your interpretation of the film is wrong.
Can I just say something? You know that scene where she actually beats
Your
Luke?
recounting of events is wrong
Yeah,
as shit.
wrong. Yeah, can I just say something? Everyone goes like, look, Rey beat it. It's like Rey cheated to win because she knew she was going to lose.
Yeah, she knocked him in the back of the head, had a stick fight with him, and then pulled out a lightsaber.
A lightsaber against his stick. And I was like, yeah, look, Rey won. Well, yeah, she had a lightsaber. Bear in mind, his lightsaber.
Yeah, like what?
His daddy's why are they even fighting to begin with?
Yeah, she used his family heirloom to.
Oh yeah. They're fighting. Yeah, no, they're fighting because she was talking to Kylo, and he didn't want that because it would lead Kylo to the island.
Why did you break my call with my boyfriend?
Your friend. Hey, why do you
tried to kill Kylo?
My boyfriend.
You tried to kill Kylo, yeah, because I saw he had a gay dream one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't you? Well, that is true.
Yeah.
Like Luke just doesn't support incest, and like Rey just can't see that. Because Rise of Skywalker confirms that like Luke knew, along with Leia, that like Rey is a Palpatine. That is like also like a retarded thing, but like think about it. Like Luke at this point knows all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, it's almost like this was some kind of slapdash, unthought through like, fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's almost like nobody put any thought into anything.
It was Ryan's vision. All right, what was Ryan's vision? And no one can ever explain what Rian Johnson's vision of Star Wars is beyond. Well, it was his vision of it. Well, okay, what was his vision? This is a pile of shit. Yeah, but it's his vision. Well, go to a fucking opticians because this is fucking
Let the past die.
Let the past die.
Not only let the past die.
By the way, here's all this nostalgia.
Kill it if you have. What the fuck does that even mean?
Murder things that remind you of better stuff.
Yeah. Remove the original trilogy and the prequels, and only keep the Disney trilogy.
No. Only keep The Last Jedi.
Only keep The Last Jedi.
Why is that? Because fuck JJ, isn't that right, guys? Ryan, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no.
You're not invited to our poker games anymore.
Ryan began writing the script for this movie. How many? A year before Force Awakens came out.
So Ryan Johnson subverts the poker game's expectation by having like 6 aces in his hand.
You can't.
And what if I told you that
you can't have 4 aces? Well, why not, Ryan? I've got 2 in my hand already. Well, you cheated at that, aren't you?
Wait, no, I just subverted your expectation. Like, get the fuck out of here. Why do we invite you?
Oh, by the way, Zach, this guy opened this video by saying people who like The Last Jedi were idiots. And I used to think that, but I've changed. So he's accepted that he's an idiot.
All right.
Either,
So,
and she
just
hates
just
him
thought
for
I'd take
that, just as we did. And what if I told you that the Last
Why?
Jedi gave us the most pure version of Luke Skywalker? His entire character
No.
is built around his connection to the Force, right?
The most pure
well,
version of
you
No,
Luke
his-
Skywalker
you just-
is
you
like
just said-
wait. He no.
Yeah.
His entire character is built around his connection to the Force. That is categorically false.
No,
Because even
Also,
if Luke could not use the Force, he would still be Luke motherfucking Skywalker.
let's just imagine. Let's take away the Force. Just have Darth Vader just be a guy, like a high-ranking, like all you have to do is like change Darth Vader's name and have him be a high-ranking
No,
Imperial officer.
You don't even have to change Darth Vader. Take the
No,
Force away from Luke. He is still Luke.
No, what
Yeah.
I'm saying is like take the Force
Yeah.
away from like have Darth Vader just be a high-ranking official in the Empire.
No, I'm not talking
High-ranking
about
military.
fair,
And just
fair.
have Luke. Just
You're
have
going down
Luke
a bad.
Be,
No, you're
no,
going
I'm
down a
saying,
bad
have
argument.
Luke. Shut up. Have Luke be just a dude. Like yes, have him be that Imperial officer's child. Like the entire keep everything the same, but minus the Force.
Bear. You're
That's
going down
all
a
you
bad.
need to do.
You're going down a bad argument.
Hear him out
Yeah.
first.
What-
No, you don't need to
No.
change Vader.
Well, and-
Look
No,
at,
I'm saying
look
like
at
the
Return of the Jedi.
Zach. The reason why he's called Darth Vader is a Force thing. It's part of the whole Sith. You don't need the Sith. You don't need the Jedi. You don't need the Force. Just have Darth Vader like be like Rick whatever the fuck.
Dude, I'm not. Nobody's even talking about Darth Vader right now.
Major
We're just talking
General
about
Rick
Luke.
whatever the fuck. I know.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
Talking
we're talking about
about
Luke.
I'm saying,
take
that's what
Return
I'm
of the
saying.
Jedi. Take Return of the Jedi. As soon as Luke gets into the throne room, take away the Force. What changes?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Take
have
away the
that
Force
be-
specifically from Luke. What changes?
He's still Luke.
Nothing changes in that throne room.
Okay, you take the Force away from Rey, and what changes?
She's
Everything.
still. Well, no, nothing. Nothing
Everything.
changes because she
No,
was
no.
a blank slate. No, she was a blank slate to begin with.
No, everything. As in, like,
Everything,
she
because like
can't,
it
she can't
depends
do
on-
anything. Her entire character depends on being good with the Force.
No, she's a Mary Sue though. They'll find ways for her to do anything. That's what she's just a
Yeah,
Mary
yeah,
Sue
I-
blank
yeah, I-
slate.
I know,
In that case,
yeah.
yes, but like Hawk is
In
right.
that case, yes. Yeah, but if you take away, like, Luke Skywalker is a good pilot. He's a good fighter. He's loyal to his
Yes.
friends.
He's an
You know,
excellent
he's got all
shot.
his characters. Yeah, and he's got the Force. Rey has got the Force. She's really good with the Force. What else has she got? An inability to close her mouth and a black guy who shouts her name. That's
Thanks,
literally
Jar
it.
Jar.
God, that whole like the whole bypass the compressor. An easy fix for that whole bypass the compressor thing is like, okay, the ship's about to explode, and then Han Solo's like, okay, do a manual bypass of the compressor. She's like, what does that mean? He's just like, tear it out. And she's like, what the fuck? He's like, do it.
Harrison Ford
she
looking like he has
yeah.
dementia or something.
No, have Han Solo tell her to tear the compressor out, right? Because like we've seen how Han Solo fixes shit.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
in
whack
The
it.
Empire Strikes Back, he just hits it, and they're like, "Okay, this shit works." That's completely a Han Solo thing. Manually bypass the compressor, tear it out. He's like, "Good job, kid. Now plug it back in, or we're all gonna die."
Yeah.
Like that's yeah.
Ray-
that would've been-
Ray's-
except Ray
Ray's
does
doing
it.
the shit.
Unplug it, then
Yeah.
plug it back in. That is not only a Han Solo fix, it's also something relatable to the real world that we can
Yeah.
understand, other than just I ripped out a piece of circuitry. Yes,
Yeah.
fixed now.
I bypass.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like I bypass the compressor. You've got, like,
Bypass the
Jordan
compressor,
Ford.
rip that thing
Jordan-
out. Okay,
even-
now
yeah.
put it back in. God damn
Yeah.
it.
Even Jordan LaForge.
Why are you
from
looking
Star
at me
Trek,
smiling?
like
Close your mouth.
Going,
Yeah,
wow,
exactly.
that's some made up bullshit that even I wouldn't have come out with.
Yeah, like that could have been like that would have been like Han Solo is still Han Solo. He knows his ship so well, even though he's been apart from it for like however many years.
Yeah, 30 years
Like,
because
it's
people don't
still
change after 30
it's
years.
still his ship. He still knows
Always
it better
remember-
than anyone.
Always remember, Han Solo didn't change because after 30 years people don't change. But Luke
Yeah.
changed because after 30 years people change. Remember, that is the argument that they're coming out with, which is why it's all bullshit.
Bears, I left you something.
Yeah, I'm changing over. Just real quick.
Electrical overload.
I can fix that.
This hyperdrive blows are going to be pieces of us in 3 different systems. What'd you do?
I bypassed the compressor.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's oh, Bears. You know what that reminds me of. Did you fix your reactor plate? Yeah, that's me. That Pilo Albino mouse
Oh
dropping.
yeah. I love it. All right.
Ray is literally Star Wars' Rimmer. Just an annoying
except
tool.
like there's like they don't understand. Like Rimmer's a joke. Rimmer's like a fucking idiot. And the show and Red Dwarf acknowledges that Rimmer's an idiot. Like Ray's an idiot, but she gets all the rewards for being a genius.
Yeah.
All right, we're having too much fun. Let's keep going.
His ability to master the Force made him strong, courageous, and brave.
He's not there. By the way, that fight with Kylo, he doesn't exist.
That is the most cowardly thing when someone.
Well, look at him. He's standing up to the First Order. No, he's literally got a shadow puppet in front of it. I could easily stand up to anybody if I was 400 miles away and someone else was doing it.
Yeah.
But hey, Hawk, he couldn't pull out the X-wing because it was clogged.
Yeah, you couldn't fly the X-wing because it was clogged.
Oops.
And then J.J. Abrams Last Jedi, what? There's a movie between this and Force Awakens? I didn't hear about it.
That's that fucking scene in Rise of Skywalker. I love the fact that you can make a campfire out of a spaceship. You can just set a TIE fighter on fire and it'll burn.
You can set metal on fire.
That's not how metal works, JJ. What the fuck are you doing?
Everything with Last Jedi falls apart once you watch the whole series. And the people who still like Last Jedi literally have to come up with headcanon to try and fit it into Rise of Skywalker. Or they just have to use headcanon. And it just gets annoying. I've had this argument with fucking headcanon for fucking 3.5 years now.
But
it doesn't get any worse. It gets better.
Hawk, you don't understand. One thing that Rise of Skywalker made make more sense in The Last Jedi was the fact that one TIE fighter can take out 3 bombers, because apparently, according to Rise of Skywalker, the Empire, I'm calling them the Empire, fuck the First Order, they're the Empire. The Empire makes their ships out of napalm. Right?
Yes.
So that's why, okay, so you go in, it crashes through one because it's made out of napalm, it sets itself on fire, right? It sets all those bombs on fire, and then it just continues to keep, That's one thing that JJ continued from The Last Jedi, and it's beautiful.
I will say I do like the fact that there's fires in space.
Yeah, there's fire. Yeah, there's fire and gravity, and you can drop bombs in space.
But they're magnetized.
Fuck you! How are they not magnetizing to themselves or the ship they're in?
Yeah, but also here's the thing: if they're magnetized, why do you need to fly over someone to drop it? If it can just be attracted to the metal, just shoot them; they'll be attracted to the metal anyway. Yeah, that's how magnets work.
Yeah, rockets. We have homing grenade. We have homing rockets in 60 years prior in the prequel films. There were homing rockets.
Yeah,
but we have to do the slow bombers, I guess.
Yeah, but it's like what happened in World War II. Don't you get it? No, Ryan.
No.
This is the latest tech of the New Republic as well. This is the shit that they developed for after 30 years of the second Death Star exploded.
Mm-hmm. And then again, why didn't you just take one X-wing and have it hyperdrive into that?
Have droids driving.
Yeah. Again, 60 years prior, you have droids doing hyperspace piloting for you. It was like the normal people can do the dogfights, right? But when it comes to hyperdrive, you have to have a computer. So have a computer hyperdrive into the bad guys. That's all you need. You're not sacrificing anybody. Last Jedi is retarded. Let's keep going.
Saw and ability to Skywalker. His entire character is built around his connection to the Force, right? His ability to master the Force made him strong, courageous, and brave.
Nope. No.
He's a coward.
No. Luke in the first one. The first Star Wars that ever was. He was just a farm boy who could shoot well. And he went on an adventure to stop he didn't have the Force aside from deflecting some lights, some blaster shots until the very last end bit of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like he was doing all of that shit, everything that happened on the Death Star, and him even during the Death Star run at the end of the movie, he didn't realize he was not using the Force at all until the very fucking end of the movie.
Yeah.
All of that was Luke just going on with what he had, his piloting skills and his ability to shoot a blaster.
Yeah.
That's the Luke we saw in Return of the Jedi. And even though he was tempted by the dark side, he ultimately started with good and saved the entire galaxy. This version of Luke was able to bring the most evil man in the entire galaxy to the light side.
Yet he didn't try with his blood-related nephew. He didn't try that with a child that was under his tutelage and care.
It's all about the nightmares, Bears. If Vader had nightmares and Luke could sense it, then
why would Darth Vader ever have a nightmare about anything he did? Right? Yeah.
What the fuck is this logic, man?
The logic is okay. I can redeem Space Hitler after he's been Space Hitler the entire fucking time. But I can't.
He's been Space Hitler for 20 years, by the way.
He's been Space Hitler for 20 years.
24 years, actually.
Yeah, 24 years.
Okay. 24 years.
Okay, but I can't find I can't go to Space Fidel Castro when he's a child, right, and prevent him from growing up to be Fidel Castro.
No, it's not even that. I can't go to Space. I don't know.
Space Stalin.
Kid. It's not even. He's not even Space Stalin. He's just Space Emo Kid because he's not like any big name like evil. He's just a kid. It's like I can't stop a reject a pop punk emo band from the mid 2000s.
He's like the fucking you seen okay. I shouldn't say this, but. I shouldn't ask this, but the Nazis back in the day, they had their movies about the Untermensch, and it was
the propaganda films.
Yeah, the propaganda films about not even just the Jews, just regular ass Saxon dudes, what would be described as a gammon dude, fat, kind of round headed, kind of derpy looking guy, and how that's bad. That would be the kind of guy. Yeah. That is the equivalent of what Kylo Ren is. He's the Untermensch who thinks he's a real Nazi.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren is the Untermensch trying to be the actual Vader, and he's failing miserably.
But
again, this is jokes aside. This is Luke. A child who has done nothing except had bad dreams, and he tried to murder him. But your father, who was an actual murderer of children, men, women, children, literally has killed them with it, personally, not just watched as the Death Star blew him up, but he did it with his own hand, and you redeemed him. but you can't save your nephew who's done literally nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
This is not Luke Skywalker.
This isn't even good. This is not even good writing or anything. It is literally fucking. This is just fucking ridiculous.
Like
it's utterly just.
The way to have Luke Skywalker be a hermit. The way to have Luke Skywalker be a hermit is to have him be Luke Skywalker, right? And trying to talk to Kylo Ren while he was still Ben Skywalker to keep him from that path. And then it resulted in Ben Solo. Like have Ben Solo like trying to have Luke try to talk to him, be an uncle and a Jedi Master to him. And then Ben Solo is the one that snuck in on Luke and crippled him with a lightsaber. And Luke managed to call his way out.
Mm-hmm. I just this whole video is stupid, and I'm really starting to lose interest in all his points because
he has no point. The only point this guy has is on the top of his head.
Yeah, but it's like I'm battling against headcanon again, and I just don't really want to keep battling against headcanon all the time.
We just gotta circle back to no, this is what actually happened in the movie. You're making shit up.
Able to save mass genocide and put an end to the Empire's violent reign of tyranny. These points even made by Rey herself in The Last Jedi. But even through all of this isn't the most pure version of him, because if it was, he would have a wisdom over the Force, just as Yoda did.
Yep.
And to get this
like how a Master Jedi
but he just said fuck it.
Wisdom, he needed to fail.
He did. His failure was in The Empire Strikes Back. People just forget that movie happened.
Yeah, he failed
several
because
times even.
He got his hand cut off. You have that cool looking metallic hand that he's got. Yeah, that's not there because he liked it. He looks cool.
He also got punched by a Yeti.
Like his failure, the whole thing with his failure is that he is too quick to act. And too quick to act with aggression. That was his failure. It was his failure on Endor. It was his failure on Bespin. It was what got his hand cut off. What lost him his lightsaber and nearly his life.
Yeah, that lightsaber that everyone was able to find really quickly.
Yeah. That was when he failed. But Return of the Jedi, Luke, is after he learned from... That is him after he learned from his failure and grew from it.
Yeah.
Like this, Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi is a regression to a person who Luke Skywalker never even was. Even as a child, he was never this.
Yeah. Literally, the Luke Skywalker we see in Episode 3 has got more fucking characterization.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's a newborn child.
Fucking infant. He's like 3 days old, and he's not as much of a coward as Luke Skywalker, like Last Jedi Luke.
And sure, Luke has failed before. Look no further than The Empire Strikes Back. It didn't look like it could get any worse.
Then you do realize that was what it was. That was the entire failure. That was it. He didn't need another failure to learn from. Like, the reason why this happened is because of an intrinsic personality flaw in Luke, that he is too brash. Like, he got his ass handed to him in the cantina in Episode 4 because those guys, picked a fight with him. And instead of trying to, leave the situation or capitulate, he just tried ignoring them. Like, that wouldn't piss them off. And then in Episode 4, once he's he had his success, he started smelling himself, right? It's he thought, he's learning the Force. Okay, he thinks he can just fight. He thinks fighting at that point will just solve all of his problems, and it won't. It didn't. He learned, and he became Luke Skywalker in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
You don't need any more failure. Like Luke in the sequel film should be the wise mentor.
Yeah.
That does not need to learn at that point. That's not his role. He is not the protagonist anymore.
Yeah.
Learn something new when he's like 65 or something.
Yeah, goddamn.
Yeah, but Obi-Wan had to fail in his
Obi-Wan succeeded though.
Like that.
Obi-Wan succeeded though.
I'm just but I'm pointing this out as like, why does Luke have to do that, but all other characters don't? It's like, well, no, because it was just to destroy Luke. The only reason was to destroy Luke's character, and that was it.
Yes.
And until people get that into their thick skulls, they're going to keep making this insane rambling headcanon shit.
First for the heroes at the end of that film, right? Well, while it's failure from a plot standpoint, what differentiates the ending from true failure is a true sense of helplessness. Is that at the end of Empire, they all had hope that they could fight back and win over the galaxy.
Well,
they did.
Why is this? Like, he's going all over the place.
Why are you forgetting that Return of the Jedi exists?
He completely forgets movies whenever it's convenient. He forgot that Empire existed until it needs to be like, oh, well, he did fail. And now he's forgetting, like, yeah, they did in Return of the Jedi. They succeeded in bringing hope to the galaxy. They cut the head off the Empire. Now it's just a cleanup action. And in The Force Awakens, the New Republic was in charge of everything until they got blown up. They succeeded, guy. That's what happened. Did you watch the movies?
I don't think he did. I don't think he actually watched the original trilogy, and I honestly don't think he actually watched.
I don't think he watched
Last
any of the
Jedi
movies.
I don't think he watched Last Jedi again. I think he's just making shit up now, just to try and just get views. To be honest with you, but
Hawk. I can see a green lightsaber, so it means that it's connected to behind the green door.
Oh no!
Oh yeah,
that's his mindset.
Yeah.
Traded through their plan at the beginning of Return of the Jedi.
I want to die.
The failure that Luke endured with Ben Solo left him with no help whatsoever because it was a betrayal of his moral principles. That's why he exiled himself for so long.
What?
No, it comes down to the why did he try to kill his nephew?
Yeah,
why would Luke ever try to kill his nephew?
Okay, can I just say something as well? Until The Last Jedi came out, this version of events never happened because that's not what was written with The Force Awakens, because everyone was looking for Luke, right? Yeah. They had no idea why he'd gone missing. Supposedly, in The Last Jedi, everyone knows he's gone missing because of the thing that happened with Kylo.
Mm-hmm.
So the only reason this thing exists is because Ryan made it up.
Like I said it earlier, like this
was not the original reason for Luke to be on the island. Ryan literally made it up out of thin air. When will people realize this? Ryan did it because he wanted to ruin Star Wars. Get it into your head. Rian Johnson doesn't like Star Wars. He doesn't like plebs. You know the people who go and watch his movies? He thinks you're all fucking idiots and revels in your disappointment. Because he's a psychopathic, self-centered cunt who only wants to annoy people. He's a troll. He doesn't want to make entertaining things or entertainment for people. He just wants to annoy people. And until you get that into your thick skulls, you are constantly going to make yourselves look like idiots on the internet. Because no matter how many times you delete these tweets or delete these videos after you've been proven wrong, they're still on the internet forever, and someone will find them, and you will be classed as an idiot because you are an idiot. Along with every other sequel trilogy defender, you are fucking idiots.
I said this earlier. Like these people, like they see a thing happen, and they think that's the only way it could have possibly happened.
Even though.
No. There are so many other ways. Like,
okay,
that's the reason why J.J. Abrams made it so fucking open-ended. So that he could just like spur the moment. Yeah, like there could be any possible reason. Like
but left the map.
Kylo Ren
but left the map to find. Here's the thing: Luke supposedly exiled himself not to be found, but left a map to find him. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. No matter what you say. That can't make sense. Yeah,
Yes.
but he did that. No. It doesn't make sense. Once you put that into it, doesn't make sense. Then you start to realize this whole thing wasn't planned, and Ryan just made shit up to ruin Star Wars.
And
once you realize The Last Jedi was only created to destroy the franchise, it's exactly like Thundercats Raw. That was only created to destroy the franchise. These people just want to destroy things. No, these people just want to destroy things. Until people start to realize that, you're going to let all these people destroy stuff. The people who make Star Trek now don't care about Star Trek. They just want to destroy Star Trek. They can't stand the fact they've got to work with Star Trek. The people who make, even the Marvel movies now, they don't like Marvel. They fucking hate they hate Marvel, and they hate the fact they've got to make these Marvel movies. Yeah,
Warhammer. That's currently happening now.
Yeah, exactly. Dungeons and Dragons. They're now making all this shit because they hate it. They don't do it because they enjoy the stuff they do. They hate the fact that they hate the fact that their ideas are so shit they can't get off the ground. So they have to try and destroy everything around them. And that's it with Last Jedi. And that's the last thing.
That's literally just a parasite's behavior. They cannot survive on their own. They have to leech.
Ryan Johnson. Yeah, Ryan Johnson's
They have to leech. No, it's not just Ryan Johnson. It's like all the people that think like Ryan Johnson and act like Ryan Johnson. Whether they're a part of the people that make the decisions or the people that consume the product. They are parasites. All they do is leech off of something that gets popular. And then it dies, and then they just move on to a new host.
Damn right.
And had no intention of returning. He had no hope. He
had a map. He had a map. He gave them a map. He left them a map and clues to find him. That was said in The Force Awakens. Pay attention to the fucking films you're fucking going over, you fucking tool.
Like I said, if Kylo Ren had crippled Luke to the point where he couldn't fight anymore, him leaving a map for them to be found would make sense. Because, I'm leaving a map. I don't want to be found by the First Order because, Kylo Ren can easily kill me. Yes. Kylo Ren can easily kill me if he finds me.
This is headcanon.
I'm leaving a map behind so that if a Force user finds it, they can find me and come to me and I can train them to do what I physically am incapable of doing.
These people hate the fact that The Force Awakens exists because Force Awakens doesn't flow into The Last Jedi at all.
No, they
are literally picking and choosing.
No. They don't hate The Force Awakens. They don't care. It doesn't matter to them that it doesn't make sense because they don't see that it doesn't make sense. They just consume.
Mm-hmm.
They like the dangling keys. It's not that they hate The Force Awakens. It's just they just consume.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next products.
I saw Jay and I clapped.
Yay! No, but the thing is, it's like I said, I'm with Last Jedi and sequel defenders. It's just I'm fighting against headcanon, and I'm just getting really fed up of it, to be honest with you, because nobody puts an actual defense.
Hold on, is it just me, or does this still look like Luke's just jacking it right now?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does as well.
You started talking, Bear. You said, "Is it just me?" And I knew that's exactly what you were going to say.
Yeah. But Bears, he's not pushing on someone else's nipple.
Oh, you're right. Oh my God, that's another thing we found out. Like Zach, Australians, they push on someone else's nipple, and that's how they jerk off. That's how jerking off works in Australia.
Yes.
Remember?
How did you come to this conclusion?
Well, it's simple. We're watching this guy. He's Australian, right? So we get to the point where Luke is milking the manatee, and he's like, "Well, why is he just jerking off this sea creature?" So that is obviously how Australians jerk off. They find someone or something else, and they push on its nipple until the Australian comes. Like, if this guy can make up Star Wars headcanon, I can make up Australia headcanon.
Zach,
right?
Zach, look inside yourself. You know it to be true. This whole video is just a massive waste of time, and it's just he's not proven that we were wrong about it. He's literally just.
You're right, Matthew. It's Australia. It's weird.
What was this
I'll be
wisdom?
playing
Well,
Fallout
he said
New
it all
Vegas.
throughout the.
Oh God, like him, like doing the deep breaths. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Luke, stop! Stop, Luke, stop! No, stop jerking off
Bad
to the
Luke.
main teacher.
Bad Luke.
This is how I want to go out.
Just jerking off. I'm looking into the sunset.
And that's why he fades away.
Oh no! Oh no! He came too hard. He became a ghost.
You know, like I wonder, like what the fish nuts are thinking right now.
Oh no! Oh no! The reason Ray is angry with him is because like Luke Skywalker was there. Like, does it hurt?
He also joined the Skype call.
No, Mark.
He was actually touching hands.
Oh no! Oh no!
I wish
oh, no,
I
Luke.
wish I could find anything funny right now. I am actually angry.
No, Luke. No, like Kylo Ren. He's doing like a trauma, like memory rewrite. Luke wasn't there igniting his lightsaber. He was igniting something else.
I'm legitimately annoyed.
No. Usually I'd laugh, but yeah, this video has really like drained all the fun out of my body.
I'm glad that I no longer care about Star Wars.
Oh yeah, I really don't give two flying shits about Star Wars anymore. It's just the fact that when people clearly lie and make up shit, I'm like, no, you're lying. You're just lying. Stop lying. If you lie about this, you're gonna lie about.
I had to get into an argument last night with somebody that was just like, "Oh wait, let me." It was just like, "No, I hate My Hero Academia." Sorry, I hate My Hero Academia. I was like, okay. How much of it have you seen? Like, oh, I haven't watched it.
What?
I'm like, you hate it, but you haven't watched it, and they're like, yeah, let me see if I can't summarize the plot. Just tell me if I get close. The guy is stupid, and he needs to learn how to use his full potential. Like, no.
No, Midoriya is very intelligent.
Yeah, he's very intelligent, and his problem is that he constantly uses his full potential and breaks his body.
Yeah, he needs to learn to tone it down.
He needs to use his wits and be clever and grow as a person, both mentally and physically, to be able to control and properly use his powers so that he can be the best hero that he can be.
Yeah,
he also has a genuinely good heart.
And his training with All Might before he even got, One for All, was so that he could even use the power and just break his bones.
And
if he had gotten the power without that training, he would have killed him. He would have either permanently broken something, like legitimately, or he would have died.
Like, all that training was designed to keep his body from ripping apart.
Yeah.
And it's a genuinely interesting struggle that I don't think I've seen before.
You know what that reminds me of, Zach? Someone posted on Twitter today about loving Star Trek Lower Decks.
No.
Oh no! Said, I love this. I love this. I love all these characters, but I can't remember what the characters are called. And someone said, "So how many episodes have you watched?" They went, "I've just started the first episode." It's like,
no, it's worse than that, Hawk. This person made a tweet that said, "Normalize not knowing the characters' names."
Yeah, I know. I was the one who shared that.
I know you shared it, but you made it. It's worse. What you described is like not as bad as what actually is.
Yeah, true.
My biggest pet peeve with shit like this and with media discussion is making an objective claim about something subjective or just being outright wrong when I can very quickly argue with you and prove you wrong. So just apply some critical thinking before you just go spouting off bullshit, or, as funny as it sounds, having the wrong opinions. Because if you're wrong, I would like to correct you so that we can be right together.
Yeah.
Everybody can be right. Everybody can know what fucking flism shit is good. Like, we can all be on the same page. Isn't that decent enough to want to be on the same page with others?
You just hate the fact that we like things that you don't like. It's like,
I know you're joking, but I still want to kill you for saying that.
Yeah, I know.
It's again, it's worse than that. It's worse than that, Hog. It's not like we don't like the thing. No, it's like we're changing what you like, and you're toxic for our not liking our changes.
It's like we just don't actually care. You've got to like our shit, but that in 6 months we won't even care about, and you're now going to put up with.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's like someone comes into your house.
Star Wars films, yeah.
Someone comes into your house. They light your house on fire. They call it redecorating, and then when you're homeless, they go back to their home.
Yeah, until you just stop crying about losing your home.
Yeah.
You know, some people are homeless, and you are privileged enough to have had a home, and your home didn't let black people in. So you should feel bad.
No, it's
I don't know
like
what
you
you're
don't
talking
let
about.
black people. You don't let black people in. It's like, motherfucker, I am married to a black woman. What are you talking about? You just burned my home down. Now me and my black wife and our half-caste children are homeless.
Yeah, but
it's like, stop being such a toxic straight white male.
Did
that's their response. That's their response as they get into their mansion, into their limousine, and have their driver drive them back to their mansion.
Film. The
All right.
Jedi need to end. Luke learns to
Why?
take sides, but all too late. What he believes is his greatest failure actually gave
Wait,
him
hold
the
on.
wisdom
He's got to learn to take sides. I thought the last Jedi was about not taking sides.
Yeah, the Last Jedi is about not taking sides. So Luke needs to learn how to take sides. What?
Okay.
No, that's what he said. He said the last Zach. Yeah, he said the Last Jedi is about not taking sides. And then pretty much said Rey and Kylo took sides, and it's like.
What was this
I don't
wisdom?
care anymore.
Well, he said it all throughout the film. The Jedi need to end. Luke learns to not take sides, but all too late. What he believes is his greatest failure
Learns to
actually
not-
gave him the wisdom to move beyond the light side or the dark.
Wait, what?
But
no.
at the end, right before he has a heart attack, and like right before he comes too hard, has a heart attack and becomes a ghost, like he says that he's not going to be the last Jedi.
He's also picked a side as well.
Yeah, like he's showing the symbolism of a side right here.
Dude.
This is the symbol of the rebellion against the Empire. That's a side that he's picking.
Dude, how fucking brain dead can you be?
Side. The whole notion of picking sides is an entire conflict within Kylo. Ben Solo is the good within him. Kylo Ren is the bad. When he kills Han in The Force Awakens, he reluctantly does so, and is even at odds.
This motherfucker is all over the place! Stick to a point and follow it through, you fuck!
But wait a minute, he's saying that picking a side is bad, but but Ben Solo represents the good in him, and he's supposed to pick that, which means he's picking a side.
Picking a side, yeah, I know. This guy doesn't know what he's on about.
To a point and follow it through! God damn it!
With his own ability to do so, and he's scared of it. And this is further reflected in The Last Jedi when he chooses to kill his mother. He takes his finger off the trigger. He doesn't want to commit to the dark side, but he fears the repercussions of committing to the light side. So when he believes...
Wait, what?
He fears the
repercussions.
Or he just loves his mom?
Yeah, like, listen, evil people can love their relatives, right?
He killed his dad and it tore his soul in half.
Hitler loved
Also-
Eva Braun. That doesn't make Hitler good.
Hitler liked animals
Hitler liked
as well.
animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a vegan.
Dude, this fucking guy.
Also, what are the
This guy just
the repercussions for leaving for embracing the light? What repercussions? Like literally, he would have been on the side of a Mary Sue, which would have guaranteed him victory. What the fuck are you talking about?
The only
Yeah, but the
repercussions he
film
gets
cannot
is
admit
he
it.
goes, ow. He goes, ow, when he dies.
Oh god, yeah, the last words of Kylo Ren, ow.
Yeah.
It should have been that like the Emperor dies in Episode 9, and then he starts his fucking rant again from Last Jedi that like the Jedi, the Sith, they're all wrong. Join me, Rey.
Also, this.
Can you stop saying that, Kylo? Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Does it hurt?
Also, this looks like a lesbian I saw. This looks like a lesbian I saw in Portland a couple days ago.
It only sends him into further conflict. She was meant to be his kill, but he didn't want that. And he doesn't know what he's supposed to feel about that. When Kylo kills Han, he says he doesn't know what to do. Yet when he kills Snoke, he says, I know what I have to do. He realizes then and there that taking sides is everything wrong with their senseless conflict. And he chooses...
No, but he takes a side. But he takes a side, though.
He becomes the supreme... He becomes the leader of the bad guys. He becomes the leader of the bad guys. What are you doing?
Yeah.
He picks a side.
Yeah.
It's not the
so
a fucking like ginger twat has a gun pointed at him, and then he wakes up and force chokes him, and then ginger twat says, "All hail the supreme leader" to Kylo Ren, and then Kylo Ren is there leading the guerrilla walkers on Salt Planet.
Yeah.
If he was not choosing a side, he would have just left.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my god. I can't handle this. He's so fucking all over the place. He doesn't stick. Listen, he doesn't stick to a single point. He contradicts himself every other sentence.
Yep.
He's blatantly either lying or wrong or retarded.
Yes.
Yep.
He can't even follow the points of the movie that he is trying to defend.
Zach, because he's not following the points of the movie, he's following his headcanon.
This makes no fucking sense, dude.
It's his headcanon. When we talk about Last Jedi with these people, stop thinking about the movie and try and think what their headcanon might be. Think about when they watched the trailer, what movie they imagined, and then you've got to imagine that's the movie you're talking about. Because they're never actually talking about the movie. It's whatever they imagined after they saw the trailer.
Dude,
it's all in their heads.
This is fucking painful. He's not sticking to a single point.
No, he's not.
Nor is he elaborating on anything. Nor can he elaborate on anything.
The minute he went, the Force is no good or evil, and then literally when Rey had to choose between the good or the evil side, it's like, well, okay, then your point, you haven't got a point then. That's it. And now it's like picking sides, but people pick sides, so you haven't got a point there. So 2 out of 2 points so far. What was your other one? Luke. The reason why Luke his character's destroyed is because they wanted to destroy it. Okay. You're not selling that we were wrong about that. In fact, you're pretty much telling us we were right about everything. And you've now decided that instead of being right, you want to be wrong.
I'm convinced that he didn't even write this script down. Like with this level of competence, I could just start ranting that like Kung Pao's Master Betty is just a very passionate transition story that we just don't understand because the movie gives us the view that he's the villain, but really he's just a tragic anti-hero.
Yeah. It's like ancient China and the pyramid tongue aliens wouldn't accept the fact that he's a woman now.
Yes.
Yeah, but the thing about this is he literally saying he's saying everything like no.
The chosen one's a transphobe.
actually made a video about that.
The chosen one is a transphobe, and Betty, even back then, was trying to murder him because he knew that he was going to become the ultimate transphobe.
Like, there's even hints like on modern culture because like there's like the scene like Bertie, Betty. That's like the reference to Twitter. So yeah, like it's all fucking connected, man.
Like, and the tigers, they symbolize his battle with, you know, no, you got it wrong. It's not Twitter. The bird is his feminine side, right?
Oh,
the birdies are the tigers are his masculine side, and the birds and the tigers represent the conflict within Betty over whether he's going to embrace the masculine or the feminine. Am I Maggie May Fish now? Did I do it?
Yeah. Wow, it's so easy. I could play this shit like daily. Like pick a fucking random movie on top of my head and then like write this crap over it and then release it on YouTube and tweet it at like Maggie May Fish and like tell her that like oh I really support you, like look at my shit.
Oh my god, that's what we need to do. We need to make those kind of videos, tweet them at Maggie May Fish, and then like slowly over like time become our true selves, right? And then we'll like lead these people to actually thinking about movies properly.
Yeah, but the problem is these people haven't got a brain to think about stuff. So
that's why it would work.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, listen, like the NPCs are programmable, right? We need to get we just need to put a different operating system in them and they'll be fine.
Yes. A Linux distro.
Yeah. We're Linux.
Past die. Killing Snoke. The very embodiment of the new rise of the dark side.
Let the past die. So I do that by killing a symbol of the new. What?
Yep.
How?
Also, Kylo. Kylo, I don't know how to break this to you, but you were also a symbol of the new rise of the dark side.
Yeah, and you symbolize this by leading them.
You symbolize this by having a red lightsaber and dressing up like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Fucking.
When all is said and done, he tries to get Rey to see what he does, attempting to convince her to help him start a new regime. When I saw this, I hated it. I felt betrayed. Them fighting together is the ultimate moment when I thought he had turned the light side. And I was angry because he was giving it all up in favor of the dark side. But
that's exactly what happened, yes.
Yeah. But,
I couldn't be further from the truth.
No, that was exactly the truth.
Even Rey's like tired of this shit.
You are now literally deliberately saying, I thought of something, I found out I was right, and so to be wrong and be a contrarian, I've decided to change my mind. And it's like, right, well done, okay. This is the face you make when you find out this guy just wants to be different.
Yeah. Like this is the face. This is the face when Rey found Luke jerking off. And that was also the face. That's also the face when she found Kylo like watching her take a shit.
This guy literally just wants to be awkward and different to people, and he hates the fact that he accidentally was on the right side of things, and is like, and people agreed with him. He's like, no, I want to be different, so I'm going to say the Last Jedi is good. But he knows it. He knows it's not, so he's struggling to come up with reasons. So.
He wasn't choosing a side. He was offering to start anew. From the ashes of conflict, he wanted to create an environment for everyone. And still, Rey doesn't understand.
He wanted to make a safe space.
He wanted to make a new thing for everybody, so he just got in control of the old thing.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Can we just keep going? This video is we're just going over the same points here.
Everything she had known about the Force until then was either that it was good or bad. Luke tries to teach her the process of life.
No, she thought it was a myth.
The growth, the decay, the violence, the peace, the warmth, the cold. The Force didn't favor either. There was just
he didn't.
Like, what? I can't hear you over the Star Wars music.
Also, that's not what he said as well. That's not what's said either.
There's the evil asshole.
But that's not what was said in that scene. But whatever, you're making up headcanon anyway, so let's keep going.
Moment because she still couldn't see the true neutral nature of the Force, and her confusion and lack of understanding led to a fear within her, drawing out her darkness and sending her down that path. This is the entire arc of Rey.
The heroes.
You said arc and Rey, and those words don't go together.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about electrical work, then maybe, but you know.
Bypassing the compromising compressor thingy majiggy bobby dob boo. Mouth
I want the
open.
power. Close my mouth.
They were nobodies, just like me. God, I wish you were a nobody, Rave, and we could talk about somebody else.
And give her the answer she wants, but it fails her. Or rather, that's what she thinks it does, when it only confirms what she didn't want to know. She came from nothing.
Close your mouth!
Well, I mean, she did.
She managed to.
Yeah, this is the supreme of her acting.
This is the only scene.
Quick, take a screenshot. Send it to Smud. We found it. The one from one scene where she closes her mouth. We've done it the Holy Land.
I'm willing to bet that they had to use CGI. Like they had to specifically Photoshop.
No. They had to CGI the stick underneath her chin out, which is like pushing her bottom jaw up, just to keep it closed.
Shiny would spend 2 hours explaining oh man, the ambient occlusion of those lips. You can see CGI. And,
No, they had to CGI out her mustache.
Oh no!
Fuck, man.
Oh no!
I didn't know that Rey is Mexican.
Turns out that's the subversion of expectation. Rey's a an old Mexican woman.
Rey. Hello, my name is Rey. My name is Reyes.
Reyes, bro.
I am a Jedi. Arriba. Come on, amigo. You're in Mexico.
Yeah, okay.
Hey. Oh.
Oh. What?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no! I got some Discord messages about Among Us, and I'm like, yeah.
No, Among Us gay. El Rey. Lana El Rey. That's her name now.
Yeah. El Reo.
That's actually a thing.
Cinco de Reo.
Cinco de Rey. Oh God. Flint, you know what to do.
But Oscar Isaac is already Puerto Rican, so.
Yeah, he doesn't count.
She's probably Luke Skywalker's daughter. That's my theory. He's always somebody's hidden kid.
Stop! It's unfunny. Stop showing Robot Chicken. It's not funny.
Can I just say
and it turns out Robot Chicken was right. Robot Chicken was right.
Yeah, Robot Chicken was right. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You Aussie cunt. Just
conceived notion that Rey should have a relation to a powerful Jedi. That's what we.
Oh, it turns out she's a relation to a powerful Sith. Oh no!
Yeah.
Wanted, right? Well, what if it's just a fool?
No, she doesn't.
I barely hear the guy.
God damn, dude. Equalize the volume. Fucking hell.
It's like they talk like that. They go. And the music's like.
Exactly.
I don't understand how you do this. Some of my first problems, when I began streaming, was getting the volume of the shit we were watching to be loud enough. And yet we have these guys who can't figure out how to make the music quiet. Jesus Christ!
Why even have music at this point?
Force. What if it meant nothing? Rey is really. The bad
Wow!
guy.
Wow! It meant
What
nothing.
if it meant
Wow, so you were wrong.
nothing?
But it didn't, did it?
Yes. What if the entire sequel trilogy meant nothing? What if? What if
Yeah.
that was the case?
Yeah, but that is the case. It means nothing. Watch the sequel trilogy. Watch one after the other, and tell me there's a coherent through line of a story. Go on, I dare you.
Ray is really the bad guy here for not letting.
She's the bad. Yeah.
What if it meant nothing? Ray is really the bad guy.
He's the
There we
bad
go.
guy? What?
Ray's the what?
Ray's the bad guy. Ray's the bad guy. That's what it is.
Ray's the bad guy in this. What?
Yeah.
For not letting the past die. Luke and Kylo are the only ones who know this, but you know what? Probably even Snoke.
Luke didn't let the past die, and Snoke didn't let the past die, and Kylo didn't let the past die either. No one let the past die at all. In fact, that line is literally only there to piss on the original trilogy. That is literally the only reason that line exists. It has no bearing on the plot.
Convinced me that he didn't know he wasn't going to die. And when
the fucking surprise face when the fucking lightsaber went through
I cannot be betrayed. I'm in his mind. Like what?
I knew I was gonna die. Did you? Then why you go? Wow!
Kylo and Rey were fighting over the Force over the saber, it was literally a battle for control over the Force. Rey wanted to believe.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It was just a fight over a lightsaber to cut people.
I come back and this is the face I see, just Ray taking a shit.
Yeah. To answer you, Zach, you've literally missed nothing beyond. My headcanon thinks this. It's like, right, okay.
No, you missed Ray's the bad guy for not letting the past die like Kylo Ren and Luke Skywalker wanted.
Because Luke let the past die, even though he didn't, and Kylo Ren let the past die, even though he didn't.
Snoke just wants to kill people from the past. That's it. Like,
yeah. It was Luke.
Also,
it was Luke, Kylo, and Snoke all wanted the past to die, and Ray's the bad guy.
Also,
it happen.
Yeah, and also Snoke knew he was going to die in the throne room scene.
Yup.
That the Force was either used for good or evil, and that good should triumph. Yet the Force is merely dormant. It's only manipulated by those who believe in either side. That's what Luke was trying to tell her, and that's what Kylo even believed in at the end. His own conflict gave him that wisdom to see the futility in taking sides. That's why.
And yet he took. Oh God.
Yeah, he took a side. We've already answered this. I don't care. Wow. This video, do we have to carry on this video because he's not making a point?
We're almost there.
Well, can we just play it? Just play it because.
Thank you, Flint. Very cool.
Hey, wanna buy some tacos?
No, you don't. He's like, you don't want to sell me tacos.
I don't see a literature devil though.
Essay.
Okay,
why
Flint,
you got the long face?
Flint, add literature devil in there. Just Photoshop his face on one of the dancing women, please. Not even the dudes, just one of the women.
I'm now trying to find. I'm now trying to find the Mexican picture Flint made of me.
All right, I'm back. I cooled off. What I missed?
On my second viewing.
Just look in the sloppy chat. You'll see what you missed.
40 minutes from the end of the film, I turned it off because I finally understood what it was trying to tell me.
Wait, you turned off the film before it finished?
This is actually satire. This is satire.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Crux of Star Wars. And this angle that Johnson went with was brutally criticized, and honestly,
you switched off. You switched off.
Hold on.
Why we were wrong about.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna.
No, so
okay,
Zach,
so
could you?
So that was last year,
anyway.
January. You say that when we have Mark here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but Mark.
There's 1,700 dislikes out of 5,900 likes.
1,701. Okay, so this is on January. This isn't an April 1st prank. Okay, so
God, I love your red and black filter. The video is so good, but damn that filter. Right.
There's nothing special about the fucking film. Like you just like have one of the basic like effects.
Wait, can I
just pick like one?
I liked your review because of your filter. You fucking.
I clap for red. That's where we've gotten. I have clapped for red.
I clap for the black representation in a black and white film.
Talking about Star Wars isn't fun anymore because of a line you said. I was so angry. Why did this guy love something I hated so much? What is this comment? Star Wars fans, Episode A sucks. Star Wars fans, Episode B sucks. Episode A wasn't as bad as we thought. Star Wars fans, Episode C sucks. Episode B wasn't as bad as we thought. That's not at all what we're doing, but all right.
No, we're saying that all but A New Hope and Empire have major problems.
Why is like the major complaint from like all of us is that like these movies, they will end the entire franchise because there's no reason to continue.
Also, John Boyega has
Episode 9 proved that pretty well.
John Boyega
where can you go after that?
The more I think about it, the more I realize I think I love this film.
Yeah.
John.
No. Oh yeah. By the way, Zach, did you Zach? No, I call you John then because I think it's John Boyega. Zach, did you hear his point where he said that I didn't even finish watching the movie? Yeah, I switched it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not.
I was the only one who saw the proposal was not Kylo calling Rey to the dark side. He was frustrated that she was holding on to the past. He did not say join me in the dark side, but if she had gone off with him, then I guess there wouldn't have been much of a movie left. Lol.
There isn't much of a movie left. They had to bring someone back from. They had to bring back the past. They had to bring the past back from the dead to make another movie.
Thank you for so much. Thank you so much for this great post. I've really been searching for a reason to.
Did he just literally put?
Now, Flint, do you want to DM this to Literature Devil or should I?
He's gonna say awesome, Lord.
Sorry.
This comment just kind of takes the cake.
Go on. Let's have a listen to this comment. Yeah.
Thank you so much for this great post. Wait. Oh my God. There's 2 comments that I'm gonna read. Thank you so much for this great post. I've really been searching for a reason to, quote, tolerate, unquote, The Last Jedi, let alone actually like it. You've really put things into a positive perspective for me and helped me appreciate the good movie that it is. I absolutely enjoyed Rise of Skywalker. No, I'm not done. Fuck you. Let me finish reading.
No.
I absolutely enjoyed Rise of Skywalker and hope you did too. Looking forward to your reflections on that. P.S. The black and white touch is awesome. It'd be awesome if you posted some complete scenes, maybe even full movies, in this black and white format. Thanks again.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Why? Go back the first fucking sentence. I was looking for a reason to tolerate the last. Why? Why? If you don't like it, why are you looking for reasons to force yourself to like it?
Well, I can actually answer that.
If you have to force yourself to like a thing, you don't like it.
So before my objectivity days, when The Last Jedi first came out, I walked out of the theater going, "What the fuck was that?" And I spent many, many weeks trying to understand The Last Jedi and trying to come to some sort of appreciation of it. Until finally, I think I was on the phone with my mom, and we were talking about it. She's like, "Yeah, I saw it." I'm like, and she's just like, "I fucking hated it." And I started like going through the movie step by step, beat by beat, and this was the beginning of my objectivity days. And yeah, I eventually found EFAP and was able to put more of my thoughts into words. But yeah, the Last Jedi is not good. I agree that this film is pretty good, but your argument that the fight is futile is not what the film was getting at. TLJ is about taking sides, the good one. That's why Finn's arc culminates with saying that DJ is wrong. That's why Luke arc ends with "I will not be the last Jedi," and why Rey ultimately ends.
Zach, are you seeing what's on screen right now?
Why would you do that? You leave that man alone. You leave that devilman alone.
Can't
he
stop,
loves this. He enjoys this.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Like, unironically, like he loves these. Like he appreciates this.
Dude, I'm. So I think I'm gonna dip. I really can't.
No,
I really
you can't.
do this.
We got like a minute left, Zach. We got a minute.
He can't say anything.
Come on, man. We got a minute. Look at the
This is,
spinach with John Boyega's teeth. Isn't that enough to compel you to stay here?
John Boyega's a lovely person.
Yeah,
shouldn't.
John Boyega deserved more. God damn it! He should have been the main character. God damn it!
He may be a woke lefty, but god damn it, is he a good person?
Like his honest opinion, like what he thought of, like the feeling, like working with Disney was like very eye-opening.
He is honestly a very good person, and so is Daisy Ridley. Honestly, she's a good person too.
She's okay. I wish her acting chops were better, but that's like, you know.
Well, I don't care about her acting chops. I just don't care.
I feel sorry for her. Like now she's like being chased by
she's forever marked by Star Wars
and chased by Raylos.
Look, Adam Driver was like, he had a career before Star Wars. He currently still has a career. Most of the shit that Daisy's been in has just been
most of the problems with Adam Driver now is the fact that he's married, so he can't date Daisy Ridley.
God damn, I hate that. And they call us the toxic fans. Like, excuse the fuck out of you.
Yeah, they sent death threats. They sent
because they're not dating in real life. That was a fake movie you saw.
Wait, what?
Like they sent like death threats to Adam Driver's wife, and they appeared at his own house.
Yeah, these are the same kind of people that did that to Jensen Ackles and his wife because
you mean like, Jensen Ackles?
Whatever the fuck his name is, I don't give a fuck.
It's Ackles. It's Ackles. I was a big Supernatural fan.
Yeah, so was I. But that's not how his name was pronounced.
It's Ackles.
That's not how his name was
pronounced. He's Australian.
Okay, we gotta do this side tangent now.
I've never heard it pronounced like that. Until today.
Matthias, I agree. Kelly Marie Tran is a total babe.
No, she's not.
I would touch her butt. I would touch her butt.
No. Zach, she's not a babe. She's
Zach. No. Hold on. Zach would touch pretty much anyone's butt, though. That's the thing. You can't. The line at which Zach would not touch someone's butt is so low.
How many butts do you think I would touch? Like, where do you think my standards are?
All right, hold on. All y'all, shush. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, I got the definitive. I got the definitive.
You found a YouTube video titled "How to Pronounce Jensen." I'm
unbiased.
Yeah.
All right.
Jensen Ackles.
Oh, all right then.
Jensen Ackles.
Oh, the text-to-speech knows all.
Yeah, so I was correct. Anyway, to answer your question, Zach, about how many butts I think you'd touched, quite a lot.
I have a question. Like, where do you think my standards are? Do you think I have? Do you just think I have no standards?
No. I think you have standards.
Do you think my standards are lower than average?
Oh yes, definitely yes.
What evidence has brought you to that conclusion?
Talking to you for nearly 6 months.
What have I said that makes you think I have low standards? Because I am incredibly picky.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to go through all the conversations now. Hold on.
The burden
Loads
of proof
of
is on
things.
you, my friend.
Loads of things, constantly.
You're just saying. You're not saying.
Yeah. Why am I touch butter? Why am I touch butter? Butt touch.
yeah, we have to. We're like the Force. We have to have balance.
One of the
All
best
right,
lines in
fine.
all of Star Wars is Yoda's monologue about what the Force is. So why do we have that, yet not comprehend the message it's trying to tell?
Because The Last Jedi contradicts it with every fiber of what
Yeah.
this show is.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was a stupid message to begin with.
It's not even a proper message. It's just bullshit. It's not even the message of the movie. It's a message people think they found in there because they were desperately searching for an answer. I just
Failure is greatest teacher. It is.
Is it? No.
No.
Sex stuff.
What?
Only in
Hold
this
on.
to pay
Hold
for.
on. I'll do my
cocaine.
Yoda impression. All right, here we go.
I'm sorry, Zach.
I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm gonna call you the N-word when the stream ends.
Why would you?
I am not going to be niggered.
I'm gonna call you the N-word with a hard R in the stream.
I am not going to be niggered.
I like that. I like that it kind of ends on a D, as if it's a verb.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be niggered. when you drive down MLK Street, but you lock your doors.
That's a racism.
Anyway,
Alas,
The greatest teacher.
Teacher, my
Ryan is the only one who got that, and he made a film out of it, and we all hated it because
Right.
it wasn't.
No, Ryan wasn't the only person who got that. He made it up. You thick fuck.
Nobody.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
The
What the fuck is wrong with you?
The protagonist never failed. The protagonist was
No, but
right all
here's the
along.
thing. Here's the thing. Here's a problem. If Ryan was the only person who got his own message, then the message wasn't very good, was it?
No.
You thick fucker. Honestly, oh my god, you are honestly. You are either retarded or a fucking spastic. Pick or choose, man. Because,
How do you?
this is ridiculous.
Say that Ryan is the only one that understood the message that he put in his movie. Then you then you suck. This isn't a wild concept. This isn't something outlandish. This isn't something that's hard to grasp. It's something that everybody should be able to comprehend pretty well. If I write a thing and then nobody gets the thing that I was trying to... Well, even go simpler. If I stand on stage and tell a joke and nobody laughs, it was a shitty joke.
It's not a good joke.
I don't need this fucker to go online and make a video about why my joke was actually hilarious and I was the only one to get my joke.
Oh my god, this is such a stupid.
We got 40 seconds. We got 40 seconds.
Ah!
Also,
Right,
yeah,
I had to get it out. I got it out. We're good. All right.
Yeah. By the way, that what Flint just put. That is my quote for 2021.
I had more. Bear, what the fuck?
to and loved.
keep
It
going.
was different and it was confronting. We didn't even see the message it was trying to convey because we were busy ridiculing the very scenes that exist to
No,
make
we
us
didn't.
feel that way. And that's not to say
No.
this film is without its issues.
It's projecting.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm done. I'm
Why
done
we
arguing.
this film has no issues. Anyway, I'm not saying it had no issues. Okay, so you're a liar then.
Carry on. Carry on.
Honestly, my favorite parts of the film are just between Luke, Kylo, and Rey. The rest is
Okay, so he agrees the Canto Bite was useless. Thank you.
Right. Okay. My favorite part.
Oh my God, we have a starting
favorite
point.
part was.
We have a door for discussion. Oh my God.
great. Don't get me
So
wrong.
what? So we were wrong about the Last Jedi, apart from half of it, which was shit.
Yeah.
Right. So how are we wrong? Because these
I
parts
cannot
but here's the
believe we
problem
have
with
a
these
door
parts.
for discussion, boys.
I've
You
Go
okay?
ahead, spit it out.
30 seconds. We can make it. Don't quit on me
Yeah,
yet, huh?
just watch it. I'm just so surprised that he's literally trying to tell us that we were wrong about the Last Jedi. I mean, there's literally like that 15-minute part where all three of them together. Yeah, that's the part that was actually good. It's like, so what about the rest of the fucking movie?
Yeah,
that's all
Canto
shit.
Bite,
don't worry
Canto
about it.
Bite the slow space chase. Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
And
It's fine.
the actual
all
battle
good.
on Crate. That's all crap.
Yeah.
Right.
good.
So why were we
gonna
wrong
be
about the
alright.
Last Jedi? Yeah, but those bits are good. No, they're still equally as shit. So we're not wrong
half,
about Last
half
Jedi.
an hour
You
out of the
literally-
2 hour and 30 minutes. Half an hour out of the
Yeah,
2 hour
no,
and
it's not-
30-minute movie
No,
is good.
20.
in his
No, it's
opinion.
like no, it's even, I'm going to say 20 minutes. That's about it. But so this guy is literally saying, saying, I want to be a contrarian, so I'm going to say we were wrong, just so I'm different from everybody else.
Mhm.
You're an idiot. He's an idiot. He's literally said, Last Jedi was crap for like 3 years, and then said, you know what? I'm tired of being right. I'm going to be wrong. I'm going to deliberately be a fucking retard and make this video. He's deliberately become a retard.
I was only pretending to be one.
No, he was
No,
only
he's not even saying that.
he was only pretending to be intelligent, and now he's fully embraced the retard.
Yeah, he's like, I'm tired of trying to be intelligent. I'm just gonna be a fucking knuckle dragon, fucking spastic. So, and what a tool.
Let's go.
Let's go. I've got 30 seconds.
But in the
Idiot.
context of the story Ryan was trying to tell, it's filler and it's for the most part unimportant. I don't care about the Keyblade Master.
Is he making the sound distortion of the music, or is that just me fucking my computer's just fucking up?
I
No,
don't care.
it's the video.
But, okay,
Video,
okay,
but also-
like, okay. So
but
he
also
recorded
he's
his audio.
literally
He
now
recorded
saying-
his audio off of a fucking Victrola.
Yep.
Like he transferred the audio file to a vinyl and then recorded the vinyl.
On
Why?
stone tablet.
On
And then
something-
you-
No, he recorded. No, he recorded. He took the audio file, made it into a vinyl, and then held an 8-track up to the fucking vinyl and recorded it, and then turned that recording into an audio file.
No, then it then took that recording, wrote it down on stone tablet, and then. then record himself.
And then recorded himself playing the music with coconuts.
Yeah.
During the Casino Planet. I don't care about the ship running out of fuel and the Resistance dying. What
I don't care about 90%
I don't
of the
care.
movie.
Yeah, I don't. I
don't
also don't
care
care.
if you
I
don't care,
also.
guy.
Yeah, I didn't care about. I didn't care about 90% of the movie.
But
Right,
why is the video titled "Why we were
wrong.
about Last Jedi"?
All you are literally saying is, this entire video should be titled, "I'm a fucking spastic. Here's my fucking slow descent into admitting I'm a fucking spastic."
I do care about, and what everyone came to see was the continuation of Skywalker, Rey, and Kylo. And because it wasn't what you wanted, because it was a helpless, groveling version of this character.
Who is not the character. The
You
fact that
have
he is
not the
helpless and
character.
groveling.
Bro, you have 7 seconds left.
Like,
Yeah.
listen, we've seen Luke helpless, but
He's
that
gonna
was
say the N word.
Yeah, we've seen Luke helpless.
I wish.
But
Game
that
was
was
rigged from
at
the start.
That was at the beginning when he was still new to the adventure, and even then he wasn't entirely helpless. He was just out of his depth.
Also, his fight against Vader, he's pretty fucking helpless.
He's helpless, but we've never seen the fact that it's Luke groveling is the problem. That it's not Luke.
Also, the way that Force Awakens set stuff up, this is not what it was setting up. So this isn't how they originally planned it. So this is literally just Ryan Johnson making shit up.
Wanted because it was a helpless, groveling version of this character. It made you angry, but that was the point, right?
No.
Did you just end on a question?
He just ended. He just ended.
You ended on a question.
What?
He ended on a question.
All right, so that's sloppy seconds, whatever the fuck number this is.
That was
Thanks
that.
for joining us. I'm gonna go kill myself.
All right, bye.
Good luck, Zach.
Might be the greatest thing you've ever said, Mark.
Thank you.
That was fantastic.
That was so quick.
We gotta get some new material to the cast.
Yeah, boy. Oh my god.
Oh no, we have to find another sloppy crew. We have to find another member of the sloppy crew. I'm sure that'll be hard.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Like we'll get Botan in.
Yeah.
Botan just doesn't talk.
No, Botan just
Doesn't
turns up.
talk
We get
for
like
3 hours.
12.
Wow, you're way better than Zach.
No, like we just have Botan on here and we just like show her cute drawings.
No, all it is Botan just sits there in the corner and we get like 13,000 views within the first hour.
Yeah. And like the only thing she says is hi guys and we get 13,000 views.
Anyway,
go fuck yourself.